All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Sorry. Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh, wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. Alright, good evening everybody, welcome in. We're almost there, Rain has been the thing today. Pulling into the Magic Kingdom train station for the monorail. It's Coral. Monorail Coral. Oh man. Welcome in everybody. I should say welcome in, but some of you guys have been here all day long chatting.
Oh, wow.
So,
one thing I don't miss because like we're all
boom, let's get these doors open. Let's get out of this train station.
Just around Christmas time.
I'm gonna hold for just a second as we get out. There we go, and welcome in guys. Glad you could join us. It has been a day. Oh my gosh, what a day. It has been just a trial to get things done. We are back from Miami. When I say we, I mean, well, we all made it back. We all went down there, but Susan and Liberty are still making it way back to the house. And I'm going to take you guys into the Magic Kingdom. So welcome in, everybody. Now, I'm going to say it right off the get-go. First of all, if they're first time ever coming into an Ear to Ear Magic live stream, hi, my name's Chris. I am your Disney travel agent in the parks. I'm also your camera operator for today. I'm here to facilitate an opportunity for you guys to hang out with the rest of the Magic crew, the group of people who, like yourself, enjoy coming to the parks, enjoy being with others, and like yourself, does not like to have to answer as to why you like a Dole Whip. You don't have to respond, be justifiable, and those kinds of things. I like to wear a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. You know what? It's good. Wear it. Nobody in here is going to question you. So welcome in. Glad you guys could be a part of our stream tonight. And if this is your first time coming in, do us a huge favor. Say hello to everybody in the live chat. Let them know you're new. And if you have a good time, we'd love to have you guys come back and do this with us every Monday through Friday. Hit that subscribe button. Be a part of the Magic crew moving here forward. Glad to have you in tonight. Now, we were supposed to go to Disney Springs tonight. We were supposed to go to do the Christmas tree stroll, which used to be, way back in the day, and we'll talk about it when we get back over there, the Christmas tree trail for many, many years. And it is just wet. It is just nasty. I've been looking at the weather reports all day, and there's upwards of 90% chance of rain at any one point. Moderate amount of rain here tonight, and I just did not want to, have you guys accept the fact that while we're trying to look at a tree, we have to look at it through raindrops, and it just doesn't seem fair to you guys. And two, I did not want to make my family feel like they needed to come with me and hang out if they were going to get wet. I have no problems getting wet for you guys. Last Saturday night, out there for Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, got totally drenched. That's fine, but I wouldn't ask anybody else to have to do that. So we're going to reschedule the Christmas tree stroll over at Disney Springs for another time where it's a little bit better opportunities for us to not have to hide and shy away from the rain. So we'll just put a pin in it. Come back to that a little bit later. And first of all, I want to say thank you to Haley and so many of you guys early in the chat. Says, Chris, just go home, get some rest. I know you got to get up again at 6 a.m. to be hit for another 8 a.m. stream tomorrow morning, where it's going to be down rain again tomorrow morning. It's going to be raining again tomorrow. And while I would love to do that, guys, I got to get you guys some park time. And I thought, why not? If we're going to be here at nighttime, let's just head on time and get to the Magic Kingdom and spend some time together. So, go Tigers. I would love to do Laugh Floor tonight, but can you guys give me a freebie on that one? Every time we go to the Laugh Floor, we have a connection issue as we're waiting, and everybody jumps out of the stream because it just doesn't do well. I love the Laugh Floor. I think it's great. After today, let's just go through a day without having to have some major connection issues. We can try at least. Welcome in, Derek. It's good to see you. How you doing? How about a nighttime stream? We're gonna do this one just for Derek tonight.
Is that the hospital?
Is that
the hospital?
Yes, I think that's actually the Zoom. The Zoom. Love the Zooms. I've used the Osmo before.
Okay, cool. The reason I asked is I was looking to buy one, but it looked different. So what brand was it again?
This is it's called a Zune.
Zoom.
ZHIYUN. It's easier. It's actually it's right there. We're gonna look at it.
Yeah, can I take a picture?
Oh, sure. Go for it. And if you can also look for Smooth 5.
Fantastic.
Great product. I use it every day to come into the park. So it holds up to every time.
I apologize for interrupting.
No. They love it. Yeah, enjoy the parks tonight. Welcome in, Universal 90s Kid. Look at you in green. Thanks to Kit and Duo, who's gifted a couple of memberships to the Magic Crew Cast. That's our membership program here. When you guys can support the channel, it's $3.99 a month. It really is a way for you guys to give a small donation to help us out. You don't have to do it, but if you do, you get a cute little perks coming through for the next 30 days, all yours to use. Your name is in the green to show that you have donated and been a part of the Magic Crew Cast. And you get a badge beside your name to show how long you've been a member. Guess what, guys? Next week, it will have been 1 year since we started the Magic Crew Cast program. And certain members are going to get the very first ever Magic Ear-to-Ear Magic 1 year badge. So keep a lookout for those. I'll have to make sure to call those out. And you'll also get special emojis that are exclusive just to the people in the chat. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the Magic Crew Cast. Thank you, Kit and Duo, for the 2 memberships that we saw earlier while we were still driving. Susan and I have been on the road since before lunch, trying to make it back from Miami. And I've been watching the chat if I'm not always able to chat because I have to help out with navigation. And I did see that both Andy and Universal 90s Kid got a membership donated by Kit and Duo. So thank you so much, Kit and Duo. You guys want to see some Christmas lights? Let's head on inside. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Welcome in, crew. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you for coming in and being a part of it with us. Do me a favor, guys, if you haven't done so already, take a couple of seconds, hit that thumbs up button. Tell YouTube we are live, and tell YouTube that we want some other people to come and have some fun with us tonight. Captain, good guy. Good evening, good evening. This is a normal night, Quest 360. If this is a party night, I wouldn't have been able to get in. At this point, the party would have started at 7 p.m., but the party is not tonight, so the park is open till 11 p.m. It gives me the chance to just bring you guys in, laid back, nonchalant, subtle, and just hang out. Welcome in, SoCal Haunts. No way. Captain Good Guy, you're gonna make me cry, dude. I'm cleared to go back to work on Monday, and then you get Thanksgiving off. That is hilarious. That is so awesome. Congratulations, Captain Good Guy. All right, you need to hold stuff like that off stream so I don't get emotional. Oh. That is amazing news. Congrats, Captain Good Guy. Randy and Heidi, welcome in. David said the night lights are happening. The little lights aren't twinkling, Clark. Thanks for noticing, Art. You did pick the right week, Captain Good Guy, didn't you? Hey guys, glad to be back at work. All right, I'm taking off. I'll see you guys next week. Welcome in, David D. Kelly Ryder, isn't that just awesome news? Good evening, Chris. How are you? Marissa says they were at the Christmas party last night. The weather was perfect. I really worry about that, Marissa, because all week long we've had the threat of this type of weather. And yesterday in Miami, it was just wet and dark and overcast and nasty. And we woke up this morning, we pulled back the curtains, and it was the same thing today. And then it just rained. It has rained on us all day long in Miami and all the way back. So I'm glad you had a good. I always worry about when people have parties like that and whether or not they're going to be able to do the parties and not get wet. Jane Mercedes, how is Owen? Owen is good, but Owen says, Dad, I don't trust you to get to bed early tonight because he's going to go with me tomorrow morning to Animal Kingdom. So I said, don't worry about it, dude. Get your rest. We'll see you in the morning. How you doing, Cheryl? Welcome in. Luciano. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing, Sam? I know you've been in the chat all afternoon. Eric. How you doing, Eric? I know, Jedi Waves. I was in your area. You're a part of the forest today, wasn't I? And it has just been wet all day long. Wet. All right, I'm gonna go this way. They're not letting me go the other way. People walk over and they block the path for just a bit. And I gotta be careful. I got a scary camera. The little blue lights. Hey guys, could you guys do me a favor? Kitten Duo is in today. Kitten Duo has had a rough day. We all have had our challenges. We all have those days where we're not feeling just quite right, and we struggle to just be on top and just normal. And I know that Kitten Duo loves coming in and being a part of the streams. It makes her feel better. It gets her minds off of things. And if you guys could just reach out in the chat and say good evening to Kitten Duo and help her get her mind off of things. That's what we love about this group. How you doing tonight, Andrew? I'm not used to having to say the good night to you guys. Feels like I'm running another Run Disney race because it's in the middle of the... It's dark. And it feels much later than it really is. How you doing, Jen? Do you like the photo I got with the photo pass with Mickey and his umbrella and his galoshes? That was just the cutest little magic shot. I loved it. I was so wet, but getting a photo like that with photo pass just kind of makes it all worth the while. Andy looking good in green. All right, would it just bore you guys if I just stood here on Main Street all night long and just soaked it in? Callie, what's the news from Doc Hudson? We got there yesterday. They shoved my head in all these containers and cameras, and they put drops in my eyes, and they poked it with instruments. They told me numbers, and they took more pictures, and they said, all right, wait here, go back outside, come back in, do this, go right back out. You know, it's usually about a 2 or 3 hour process. And finally, I had Dr. I'm gonna ruin his name, and I'm so sorry, Doc. Balakov come back. We've got to see him the last 3 times. He brings me back in the room. In walks Doc Hudson, and they're all smiles. And she said, we looked at the pictures. Everything's looking great. She says, you're on track. Keep it up. You've been doing the right thing. They're probably watching me to go, are you really doing what you said you were going to be doing? And she said, good news. You're right on track. You're doing everything you need to be. It looks great. It looks wonderful. She says, I'm going to remove a lot of restrictions. You can go back in the water. Like, you know, we can go swimming or a swimming pool or something like that. I can do a little bit more activity. I can do a little bit more exercise. And then I brought out my medal for the 2-course, the Figment 2-course medal, where I ran the 10K and the half, my very first ever half. And I said, I did it. I walked it. I didn't run. I walked it. And she said she was so excited. Big smile on her face, and she goes, that is so awesome. And I said, but I got to tell you, Doc, I've got a race again in January. I'm doing another half marathon. And she goes, you are already? I said, yeah. And she goes, she stepped back, she looked at me, she goes, are you going to run it or are you going to walk it? And I looked back at her, I said, that's funny, Doc. That's the exact same question I was going to ask you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start increasing a little activity. I'm going to see if I can get back into getting a little faster. And Calvin's going to put me on a regimen. We're going to get into the Galloway. And I'm going to see. That was my first half 2 weekends ago. So we're going to see if I can beat my time. My time to beat, 3 hours, 27 seconds, and 25. 3 hours, 27 minutes, and 25 seconds. That's my PR right now. So I'm going to get back into it. But keep in mind, guys, I still have an eye full of oil. I still have things I have to watch out for. I still have to take care of myself. And so for the time being, until I go back in January, I am still going to lay low on the rides, on the high attraction rides. And I will be back in mid-January to see about whether or not it's time to take the oil out. And so we'll see how it goes. But it was good news. It was good news.
Right here, you can turn right or left to get to the top of the castle. But at the it's going to be all the way in front of the castle. Make sure we're moving all the way through the pathways.
Hey Crystal, how you doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. I was not planning on being here tonight. We were going to be at a very dry Disney Springs. So this has changed my plans a little bit.
In the main area?
I usually have a lot more prepared itinerary. I usually know what I'm gonna do, even if I don't tell you. But for now, we're just gonna kind of take it easy. Andrew, I didn't, we walked out of the appointment, I realized later, I forgot to ask Doc whether or not she's seen Cars yet. Jump on. Hey, can you guys give a big thank you to Kwa Harini and Cake, is it Cake Toast or Cake Toad or Kale Toast? I don't know anymore. They have been manning this chat all day long. And even with changes here and there, they have been keeping the chat going and talking. Appreciate you guys so much. Welcome in, Ode to the Mouse. Good to see you, Alicia. Mark, Mickey's BL. How are you? It has been a day and a half, hasn't it? I hope everything's going well. Good to see you back in. Hello, Teresa. Did you hear, Teresa? The doc says I can start training for my half. Is Kale Toe still in here? I want to make sure. I know, Helen. What's going over here, you know?
It's like gonna happen like
now. So I gotta tell you guys, I put a short up on the channel yesterday. If you hadn't seen it, go find it over on our shorts over at the front of the on the main page. I edited it yesterday. I edited it. I showed it to my daughter Liberty, and she's like, "Dad, you edit like a dad." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult." She goes, "It's just you edit like a dad. You see everything through the eyes like a dad." I said, "Okay, well I'm gonna take that as a compliment for now, and I'll look it up and check on the internet to see whether or not when teens say that maybe they're being, you know, insulting." But if you guys haven't seen the short, it actually happened live with us on Sunday. I think it was Sunday, or maybe it was Sunday, I think. It was from the live stream, and I just could not help but to share it. It was an incident in which we had a little toddler walking with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. The great thing is that the entire time the toddler was looking away, so I didn't have to worry about, you know, being intrusive on somebody else's moment. You never see their faces. You don't know who this child is, but we all know what that feeling's like. So if you've missed it, go check that out. It's pretty cute to see. Hey, Michelle, welcome in. I don't know if you guys heard, but Melanie and Doug have agreed to get mac and cheese and sushi bait with us in the future. So that's awesome. It was adorable, Pickle Shake. I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, find someone. I would love for you guys to find someone. Take that short. There's a share button on the page for the channel. Find somebody who just had a child or someone who's in their toddlers ranges, and, you know, they probably have been asking the question, you know, when can I take my kid on vacations? And there will always be someone who will tell them, well, you shouldn't take them till they're like 4 or 5 because they won't remember anything. Which is 100% accurate for many people. But the fact of the matter is, we sometimes forget that moms and dads are humans too, and sometimes they need vacations, and sometimes they need memories. So send it to somebody who might need a little help in knowing that it's okay to take your little ones on vacation like that. It was, Chris. It was pretty cute. How are you guys doing tonight? I don't even know what I'm sitting here for. I'm just enjoying the castle. I'm sure we're getting ready to have our little stage show here. All right. Welcome in, Melanie. So Happily Ever After starts in about 30 minutes. I would love to show you guys that, but I think tonight we're gonna walk on through. We'll watch the fireworks from here and there. Nice, Tara. There you go, Jen. Chase has been going to Disney since he was 3 years old. And you know what? Jen doesn't regret a bit of it. So I'll get my camera out of here. I'm sure everybody waiting for the next half hour for the fireworks to go in. That guy with the camera is not going to be standing in front of me when this thing starts, is he? Don't worry, I'm going to get out of the way. By the way, the family in front of me with the 3 toddlers, yeah, they're going to go up on shoulders. So best of luck, everybody. We're gonna go this way.
At 8 p.m. tonight, small fireworks being available space is going to be right behind us inside that castle.
More information about what it's from.
Thank you.
Wow, so y'all are going to agree with my wall.
Well, Cheryl, I'm glad that we can bring it to you most weekdays in the daytime all the time. It's been a while since I brought you guys here at nighttime. I'd love to do more of it. At the same time, though, I've got to keep my own sanity. We're already streaming anywhere from 30 to 35 hours a week. And there's a lot of prep and other stuff we do on the other side for the social media part of it, as well as the travel agency part of it. So try to make it here and there. But over this holiday season, I'm hoping we can bring you guys in and to share some of the holiday lights and enjoy some of it a little bit more over the next 6 weeks or so. After Happily Ever After tonight, though, we'll come back and show you guys some of the projections up on the castle for the season. It's already kind of holly jolly. Snowflakes on it. I like warm hugs. Welcome in, Whitney. Cindy says, how did we get to MK? I just was walking around Disney Springs and turned around like, what am I doing in MK? Yeah, that's what happens when you run Disney Run. You just start running all over from park to park. You don't know where you're gonna end up. How you doing tonight, Cindy? So Susan has been driving for over 4 hours, about 4.5 hours today to get us from Miami back here. The whole time I'm watching weather forecasts, I'm looking at weather reports, and there is a major chance of rain, even though it's not raining right now, which is nice. But we're talking anywhere from 80 to 85% chance of rain most of the night, upwards of 90 at some points, all the way up until about 10 p.m. tonight. And I thought, you know what? I want to do the Christmas tree stroll. We are going to do the Christmas tree stroll. I do not want to bring my kids out and force them to walk around in the rain. Hey kids, look at this tree. And it just take away from the experience. So since we were delayed in getting back in, I told Susan, drop me off at MK. We're going to have some fun with the crew. And we will reschedule our Christmas tree stroll on a night where we have a better chance of actually doing it without getting rained out. Besides, I want you guys to be able to see the trees. Not all of the trees at the Christmas tree stroll are inside. Only a small portion of them are. And I can just see me trying to get you guys over to look for certain trees that are out in the rain. And we're like, all right, did you see it? Did you see it? All right, let's go. That just seems unfair. Hey, Cherie, welcome in. I agree, Green Giant. I'd much rather do it on a clearer night. Are there any chance of meatballs? I hope so. That would be great. I didn't bring a bun though. Welcome in, Cat's Mouth Game. Megan Strickland, how are you? I know school starts back, and all of our teachers and administrators who watch with us over the summertime, and we're still doing stuff in the daytime. I know it's hard. I'm glad we can see you tonight, though. Welcome back in. How was up in Chicago? Good evening. I'm tired. Today was a long day. It was. Welcome in, Lynn YG Fangirl. And today's things are still a little blurry for me. One of the great things about the visit yesterday is the doc went ahead and did an eye test and gave me a new eyeglasses prescription. But we're going to have to wait on me being able to order those just yet. So even tonight, it's still a little blurry. The vision's still going to come back over time. But remember, I still have oil in my eye, and I'm going to need a new lens. So bear with me if I miss something in the chat tonight. Charles. Good to see you, Carrie. Welcome in, Menon. I hate we miss you too, Megan. Next time, right? Gallery Man's watching from Long Island. Wait, that cup was empty. Could I have written this? No teacups for me tonight, Pam. You know what? I could probably do it if I went slow, but I'm still going to give myself some time. Going to be good. Hey, J2 Mom, welcome in. Wait, who out? Somebody went out for Mexican? Sweet. We actually tried to find a place yesterday when we were in Miami. Like, where can we go for lunch after? Because we didn't get lunch until like 3 in the afternoon after the doctor's appointments. And like, where can we go get something to eat? I'm like, we're in Miami. We have got to be surrounded by tons and tons of amazing, amazing places that we can get some, you know, it's Taco Tuesday, right? And we either had one, they were just a little bit pricier than what we were able to do, or two, there's like no parking. I'm like, what are you doing in this situation? I'm like, I'm so used to being in the suburbs or out where, hey, here's a restaurant, here's a parking lot, park at it, go inside, you're good. We tried to go to one place. That was in downtown area-ish of Miami. It looked really good, really great reviews. We couldn't find a place to park. I mean, nowhere. And all the parking was on the street, and you had to pay to park on the street. And we're like, okay. And we've done our fair share of that. We're from the Atlanta area. We know, we're down with that. We get it. But it's like, all right, we got to pay to park. Then we got to pay a little extra for a really good. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I will not even tell you where we ended up eating. I won't even tell you. But one of these days, we're going to find like the most amazing taqueria down in Miami when we go down there. Pam's like, no spinning for me. All right, Pam, neither one of us are spinning tonight. We're good. KG2 Mom, no, we went into the area where they offered glasses, but they offered same-day services, but they were just too expensive. And we know we can get them a little cheaper. Just means we have to wait for them. So when we're able to, I'm going to go on and order some. We have the prescription in hand now, so I'm going to go on a couple of websites we've used in the past and order some. This means it'll take a couple more weeks to get them in. But I'm just happy that I got a prescription. I was just ecstatic. I was like, yes, especially when she was going through and like, all right, you know, is this better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2, 1? 1 or 2? 2, 2, 2, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? And every time they would flip that little thing, and I got a little clearer and a little clearer. And then it went to the left eye by itself. Like, all right, 1 or 2. And I'm just like giddy. I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to look out of this eye this clear. And at one point, she's like, all right, what row can you look at out of the left eye here? And I was like, I can do that one. Okay, lower, smaller, smaller. And then I got to the last one, and I read it fine. And she said, what about this one? I said, that one says ... She goes, okay, good. And she went back up to the one above it. She said, you can still see that one? I said, yeah, it's like whatever the thing was. And she's like, it's perfect. That's 2020. I was so excited. That was so much fun. Exactly. I just have to be patient. We'll have the means and the opportunities to get those glasses, and I will get to wear them. She actually told me, she goes, you know, some people prefer not to spend the money on it because, you know, the oil's going to come out eventually, and it will change it again. And I was like, nah, I can't go through the holidays without seeing something. So we'll be patient. Remember, we have to wait to ride Tron. I've had to wait since August to ride Guardians of the Galaxy again. We have patience. Yes, we do. We have patience. How about you? Oh, hey, there's like Del Taco. See, I've never, I've never, I mean, I've had Del Taco, but it's different. It is different from the Taco Bell. Very much so. Who is this guy? I've been good. I've been good. It's a Stitch shirt for the young ones. It's a child shirt, a youth shirt for the youths. It says I've been good. Oh. Doesn't come in my size though. Hey, wait a minute. Where? Jen, is Jen Gardner still here? All right, Jen Gardner. We came in here, looked for this at the Emporium. They told us it wasn't in the Magic Kingdom. I should go check Disney Springs, whatever. It is right here. Here is the winter collection that is not Christmas. Goofy, skiing. Mickey and Minnie. Building a snowman. Nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever. We've got a hoodie. Oh, you like the hoodies? We got the hoodies. We got hoodies. There's Donald trying to put on his snowshoes. Pluto on the sleeve along with some other characters. And we've got Mom's version over here. We've got this cap that I think Chase would look most excellent in. A sweater. Is it sweater weather? Is it sweater weather? It's not sweater weather here. Is it sweater weather where you guys are at? So they do exist here. I know we've seen them. I just did not know where I could find them. And here's another sweater with Mickey and Minnie and the gang. See? So we found it, Jen. That's a good idea. Could I bring back the monocle? Oh, yes. Can you imagine if I walked around the parks? Excuse me. Can I please ask where I could find myself a churro? I'm looking for a churro. Do you have the churro? Can you get monocles? Is that something you can get? I'd do it. Well, Haley, that's what I like too. That's why I don't like the idea of going to a place and having the same thing. That's why for me, and I'll tell people, when you come here to Disney World, don't eat the same places, the same things you do when you're at home. But the whole definition of a vacation is going someplace different and eating something that's not the same thing. That's how you do it. How you doing, park hoppers? How are you guys doing this evening? You're like, yeah, what's the old man doing up past his bedtime? I know, I shouldn't even be awake at this point. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Chris Josh says hello to all the awesome mods. Yes, thank you to every single one of those who are in our mod family who give up their time, volunteer to be in the chat and to help you guys out. We have an amazing mod team. So Stitch. Who's gonna go under the mistletoe with Stitch? Haley says I like Taco Bell's was it taco fries? The nacho fries. I just saw something, by the way. It's not really Disney related, but if you download Taco Bell's app and you have a Taco Bell that's near you and you like their nacho fries, you can actually buy something called a nacho fries pass. It's $10 from what I've heard. I don't know, I haven't seen it myself. For $10 on the the Taco Bell nacho fries pass for 30 days, you can get a thing of nacho fries once a day using the app. That's like 33 cents for a thing of nacho fries. Like, why in the world would Taco Bell do that? Well, because they know you can't walk in and just get nacho fries. They know you're gonna get a burrito. They know you're gonna get a taco. They know you're gonna buy a drink. But if you like the nacho fries, look into that. Hey, that's not a bad deal. $10 for a month's worth of fries, even if you only get it every so often. Just a little don't do it every day. It's not an everyday kind of food. It's a sometimes food. It's a fun time sometimes food. That's all. Don't eat nacho fries every day. I mean, I eat heart food almost every day. It's not recommended to do that too often. But we try to throw in something a little more nutritious than that every so often. I'm not even sure, Chris, how I got the notification, where it came. I think it was actually like I was scrolling through social media today and something came up about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Hello, Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel, we've got new plans. We're all going to take Melanie out for sushi, and we're going to pick up some mac and cheese for Doug on the way in. How does that sound? Welcome in, Disney Pals. All right, Magic Crew, as you guys are coming in tonight, don't forget, we need your help, as always. When it comes to the analytics of YouTube, we're always subjective to their qualms, their metrics. So help me out today. Hit that thumbs up button. And see if we can let the other Magic Crew who would love to join us and not know about it, us being live. YouTube might actually send out some notifications. Hi, Disney Pal from Boston. Welcome in. It's okay. There's okay foods. There's nothing wrong with you having something that's, well, I mean, think about it. As a society, we've gone from eating more food-like products than we have from eating real food. Not always the best of things. But there's nothing wrong with you having some non-food derivatives every so often. How you doing, Walt? Good evening. Everybody say good evening to Kale Toast. How you doing, Kale Toast? It's looking a little green tonight. You doing okay? Welcome in, Elizabeth. Happy Wednesday. You guys want to go see Tron? I want to go see Tron with the lights going on. I want to see some kind of looking things going on. How you doing, Mitchell? Glad you could join us tonight. I'm gonna put you over here, Elizabeth. I'm not putting you in the corner or anything. I'm just, you know. How you doing, JP? Everybody say hello to everybody just coming in tonight. Don't let anybody come in and not get a chance to say hello. We want everyone to feel welcome. How you doing tonight, Disney Houston's? I saw Mitchell come in here as well, and you guys are chatting so fast I lost it. Everybody say hello to Mitchell. He's up there. We're not gonna lose him. There he is. There he is. And I lost him again. Man! Alright, I'll keep trying. How you doing, Mitchell? Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorite Disney sounds of all time, Andrew. It's so simple, it's so subtle, and it's only on one side. If you go to one track, you won't hear it. But if you go to the other track, about 3/4 of the way through the ride, you start to do what kind of produces a negative G kind of feel as you start swirling around, and the speakers you go by start going. I love that sound. Love that sound. I think Disney should hide that sound in other attractions and only do it sporadically. Just so people can go, wait, did I hear that? Did I hear Space Mountain? Just to catch them off guard. Does C&I Owen have the night off? So Owen did not go with us to Miami. It's a he stayed here to get his own things done and have his own time. And I contacted him and said, dude, do you want to come to Magic Kingdom tonight? And as always, I always try to make it. My kids have the option to join us. I know there's sometimes people come in and they're like, why doesn't he have his kids with him? His kids never are there. Where's his kids? Where's his wife? Does he really have kids? Does he really have a wife? Does he really have a Canadian girlfriend that no one's ever seen? I forgot what series that was from, about one of the characters had a Canadian girlfriend, but nobody ever saw him. But no, I give our kids the opportunity to come. They don't have to. And Owen said, how late are you going to be out tonight? I said, well, the park's open till 11. He goes, well, what about tomorrow? I said, tomorrow the park opens at 8 a.m. And he's like, oh. He goes, Dad, can I not come tonight so that I can get to bed early and be ready for tomorrow? It's like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. So Owen has the night off to get some sleep. He's going to join us tomorrow, and if all we can help him out tomorrow, guys. The weather again is 90% chance of rain tomorrow. 90% chance of rain at Animal Kingdom. If it rains, we will not get to see the Merry Menagerie, and that's the one reason Owen really wanted to go tomorrow. So I hope it's sort of like tonight, that the rain just stays away so that he can see them tomorrow morning. Randy and Heidi says, I heard other resorts do smaller gingerbread displays. Because somebody was asking about what's the resorts not to miss? Which ones do you not want to miss? Keep in mind, all of your big displays, all of your giant gingerbreads, things like that are going to be at D-Luxe resorts. That's going to be your Grand Floridian. That's going to be your Contemporary. It's not going to be at the Poly. They do not have a gingerbread display at the Poly. But they have it at the Yacht Club, brand new this year. I'll take you guys over to that. It'll be the first year they've ever done a gingerbread. It's a light tower, a lighthouse. I'm excited to see that for myself for the first time. We'll get you there. There is a carousel over at the beach club. There's a boardwalk at the boardwalk. That's kind of handy dandy. All the other resorts will oftentimes have similar, smaller displays. Sometimes they're done as like gingerbread cookie contests from the cast members or stuff like that. But the deluxe resorts are going to be your big displays. But we're going to take you to all of them. If you guys are new to our channel, watching for the first time tonight, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us. We're going to, over the season, we're going to be going to every single one of the Disney resorts. And I'm hoping to take you guys over to Universal resorts as well. Hello, Patricia! Good question. Am I going to be in the park on Thanksgiving Day? It's only a week from tomorrow. Last year, guys, we did Thanksgiving with family, and then we didn't get to have Christmas. We had a hard time. We couldn't do much of Christmas at all last year because Susan had just gotten out of the hospital. And it was a hard holiday season last year. We're going to try to actually have family time on Thanksgiving this year. That's not to say we might not do something crazy, and I don't know. But I do not think we're going to be in the parks this year. We are going to try to actually have some time with our extended family, who sometimes doesn't understand why we choose you guys over them for the holidays. So I think this year, I would love if you guys could let us have a little time off for that. But we're going to be putting in so much more throughout the season. By the time we get done at the end of December, you guys are going to like, man, we've done like a year's worth of streams already. So welcome in, Mandy. I can't wait to get on Tron again. And Doc says there will be a time. It will be soon. Soon and very soon, we're gonna go ride Tron again. Hey Amanda, how are you tonight? Rip's watching from South Carolina. I love it when it goes flying by like that. Oh no, Disney Hoosiers, we got bailed on for Thanksgiving. Well, our families and extended families know that it's very important for us to be here around Christmas time. For two reasons. One, it is really nice to be here and to share what the Christmas experience is like. And to let you guys know. So we have questions all the time as travel agents. We get asked, what's it like at Christmas, or should I come at Christmas, or, you know, how's the weather at Christmas, or is it crowded at Christmas? The answer is yes, 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 no, and yes. So it's we gotta be here around, very close to, and not, if not right at it, sometimes on Christmas Day. Another reason is Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. The Christmas season is a time when we have a lot of our travel clients are here at Universal. They are here at Disney. And for us, there's a reason. There is a reason that we moved to Disney. There's a reason that we moved to get close to Universal. So, how are you? Got a backflip there.
My son.
How you doing?
I'm Jenny Reed.
You don't have to.
Not at this particular point.
Have you guys getting ready to get on the ride? first one to come up. So we've got a few hundred people hitting there watching, and like they're waiting for me to get back on this as well. It's gonna be here. It's gonna get here. So you guys have a good day. Staying dry. I'm glad that it's. I was really afraid it's gonna be raining today because the weather forecast was that it's gonna be pouring down rain all night. So I'm kind of glad that we're taking a break from it. So well, I'm glad you guys are at least dry because I really felt it. So I thought I heard Chris.
I know.
But the thing is, every third person in the Magic Kingdom is named Chris. And you know, I'm not in uniform. I thought no one's going to recognize me. I really am, guys. I really am not wearing my uniform tonight. I was traveling.
I saw the gimbal. I was like, wait
This is the setup.
I know that person.
So where are you guys traveling from?
Valdosta.
Valdosta, Georgia. I know where Valdosta is. I know exactly where Valdosta is. Okay. So you know how I know how much I know about Valdosta? I remember when it was Valdosta State College.
You got a degree from them.
Yeah,
And
I
from
went.
the university.
I went to Governor's Honors at Valdosta State College, and I met so many great people that summer, and I still have connections to those people today. Some of them that you guys might know about and have no clue. So, but no, I know all about Valdosta. And you want to hear something really weird? As much as we do theme parks, I've never been to the theme park. I've never made it. I've never been. It's a fun little park though. It's cute. I would still enjoy it. No, it's not. It's not. But what is, right? That's the problem. We used to go to Six Flags a lot, and then we came to Disney, and we went back to Six Flags. We're like, eh. You're like, okay. So it happens every so often. Well, it's good to see you guys. How long are you going to be here for? Till Friday. A couple more days. Hopefully it stays dry. The doc says it's looking good. It's positive. It's not done, but it's positive. And so she's given me permission. She gave me a new eyeglass prescription. So I'm hopefully going to be able to order some glasses here soon, get a little bit better vision. And then I'll go back the middle of January. She'll look at it and determine whether or not she can take all the oil out. So it's either going to be 3 months altogether, or I may have to go the whole 6 months. So I'm hoping it just stays good. And she said you can even start to train for your half marathon in January. So I might be able to run in January, so I'm excited about it. So, well, enjoy trying. I am talking to real people. I know it looks like I just walk around and talk to myself. I do that at home. But it's good to see you guys. Have a great night. Stay dry and enjoy trying. See you guys. That was Jenny Reed. I would never force anyone. It sometimes can be very uncomfortable being in front of the camera, but oh, I just missed them. That was Jenny and her son. Thank you guys for calling me over. I thought I heard Chris. I'm like, nah, I just assumed someone else. This is probably not me, but it was me. So thank you, Jenny, for saying hi tonight. And no, I am not wearing my uniform. I am not. The plan was to be back home already, change clothes, and get back to Disney Springs for a dry night. The rain was so bad, it took so much longer to drive home today. And Jedi Waves, you know, can contest, not contest, but can confirm it was a rough day for weather down in that area. Oh, Tron just blew up. No. Ooh, how about some happily ever after? Find a decent spot to watch. Now, from this perspective, it's going to ruin a little magic, but if you guys can handle it, I'm gonna slightly ruin it. From this perspective, you can see the fireworks do not come from behind the castle directly. Well, I hope Bentley is doing so much better in the hospital and does it has a great recovery. I hope we can take your mind off of things a little bit tonight, Genio. Fort Lauderdale, yeah, it did get hot. A lot of rain today. A lot of rain. Bye, Ken. I hope you have a good night tonight. Thanks for popping in with us. So this is Happily Ever After without any of the Happily Ever After copyright music. Yes, wet Disney is still an awesome Disney. As they say, even a rainy day at Disney is better than a dry day at work, right? But I don't say that because when other people say that. I've heard other people say that. Would you guys like to go get on the PeopleMover? Maybe we can catch a fireworks shot while we're on the PeopleMover. So I saw something today on social media. Somebody has posted something. It looked to be an article or a report, and I wasn't going to open it because I just wasn't. But the article stated that the vast majority of Americans who are pet owners would wish they would just ban all fireworks altogether. No fireworks should be allowed. This is from the perspective of pet owners, which I can kind of understand. When you have local places, fireworks can really stress out your pets. But the thing that got me was the discussion that came on after the post. It was like, everybody was like, they're just awful. They're just a waste. And, you know, anyone who likes fireworks obviously is, you know, brain dead, needs cell regrowth and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, are you kidding me? We love fireworks here. We do so many fireworks here. Come on. I mean, I understand the little pets can get stressed out, but that's not going to keep me from watching some fireworks. It looks like it's a walk-on, folks. All right, let's see if we can get on here. Welcome in, Riley! Are they shutting down the people? Maybe they are. They're not letting people up, even though it's running. Good evening, good evening. was gonna get you guys on the People Mover. I hope to see some fireworks as we went around because I've never done it with you guys before. But it's just shut down. You know what? So how long do I give them? I don't want to give them long because we're missing the fireworks. Alright, we're moving. Are we moving? The People Mover shut down for a bit. That's what friends Nope. Going backwards. Big hey Bob, you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't never had a friend. Lord. Pause for dramatic. You ain't never had a friend like me. Alright, People Mover's moving again. Let's see if we can get up there. All right, Andy, thank you so much. Again, good to see you in green. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat today. Have a great night. We'll see you in the future. Well, Michael, you know, shout outs seem weird. Shout outs seem inorganic. I don't do shout outs on the channel, but I talk to everybody. Everybody can be a part of it, and that's just part of it. So, Elena, thank you so much for watching tonight.
Walk all the way around. We're not going to be going over any change.
And we're glad you can watch with us tonight. Let's go. Yeah, everybody gets shout outs here. I don't care if you're just popping in, if you're in the chat. I love it.
Legs and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors.
I guess I am the single rider tonight. Robin, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you. How are you doing tonight, Robin?
Then step into the car.
Barbara says my birthday is November 16th. Is that tomorrow? I can't keep up with my days anymore, Barbara. Happy early birthday if you come in. Tomorrow we'll have to sing happy birthday out loud for you.
Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Dude, I haven't even gone home from my doctor's appointment yesterday. I haven't even been home yet. This is the first place I'm taking you guys after getting back from Miami. I said, Susan, drop me off. You guys go home. You guys have dinner. I'm going to go hang out with the crew.
Keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger boys.
Here we go.
Stay clear of the door.
is the DTA Blue Line, non-stop service.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by... I'm Warren Fox, your guide aboard this highway in the sky. Absolute best way to see the world. And lucky stars is never for us to see. Spacecraft and monster. There's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity stabilizers, please beware.
Oh, one of the best parts of Happily Ever After. I love pirates.
Next station is Tomorrowland Virtual Planning and Star Traders.
Your express train keeps on rolling through the future. I've found two of my favorite spots.
PeopleMover rides we've had in a long time.
For a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny board.
My shirt's blowing.
On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit. And these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Watch the spread. All right, guys. You can go the distance.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Oh, I love it, Cheryl. That's why it's in our intro. Have you ever noticed that the Pirates theme from Happily Ever After is in our intro every day? Love that part. We're going to be out in time for the finale.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy.
See you, Lane.
The coral moons of
Welcome
Pisces
in.
7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
How you doing, Vanessa? Thanks for popping in and having some fun with us tonight. You know I'm listening for it, Andrew. Can you hear it? I do. I H2O it to myself. It's really dark in here tonight. You can almost see the track. Alright, my camera's way too bright on this side. Doc Hudson said nothing about me not being able to do handstands.
Mr. Tomorrow, please contact Mr. Johnson at the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Missy!
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of moving vehicles. Thank you.
There's your finale. We just missed it by a bit. Oh well. I guess that means we got to come back and do it again sometime.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll be moving ahead. And so
I've
is
never
the
seen that
carousel.
flying
Like
around.
progress itself, this theater
Something in the
never
air.
stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
I have to sing really bad over this song so YouTube doesn't think I'm trying to steal the song from my own content.
Calling all space rangers, report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission.
There on her belt is a hidden Mickey, and I didn't quite catch it. I'm trying to catch it this time. There's a hidden Mickey on her belt buckle. Riley, I don't know what that was. Was it a helicopter? Or drones are not allowed in this area, but it wasn't moving. I don't know what that was.
Now approaching Monsters Incorporated map.
Mike Wazowski's runs real monsters are coming. Whether you can run out or not, take the time to see this show.
Hello, AB.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Station.
My fellow PeopleMover journey has really come full. Thanks
Oh,
to
there's a photo pass photographer at the Mary Stitchman. Oh, Missy, it was insane for the taping. I agree.
Service around Tomorrowland.
Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
One of the creepiest things for me to do here in the parks is to get off PeopleMover when it's not when the moving sidewalk isn't moving. We had to walk up. It's working on the way down. so little a line, they don't even have the full queue up top. It's literally a walk-on right now, but that will change now that Happily Ever After is over. Welcome in, Gretchen. How you doing?
Talk about me.
Taryn! Cousin! How you doing, Cousin Taryn? Good to see you. Man, we have so many of our friends, so many of our Magic crew we haven't seen in a bit coming in these past few days. I feel like you guys have been hiding and I haven't been able to find you. It's good to have you back in. Good to see you tonight. And wait, Rip, was that you? It looks like I just got a notification here. My other device just died, battery-wise, and I can't get it to charge back up. And chat, stop moving, chat. There we go. Stop it! I'm trying. We just gotta pay. I think these are the words. I forgot the words. What are the words again? Hang on. I gotta remember what they are. We just gotta PayPal. We just gotta PayPal. We just gotta PayPal from the Magic crew. Not meant to be annoying, not to be condescending, not to be facetious in any way. The PayPal song is really a way for me to say thank you guys for what you guys do to support the channel, support us in what we do in the parks. And I can say thank you all day long, but it just seems like for me, it's like when you bring out the singing. I hope you guys know that it comes from a very, very grateful space. So, Rip, thank you so much for the $5 PayPal. We greatly appreciate that. And you know what? No matter what hits us, we are going to always keep on moving because that's what we do, right? So that's not supposed to go there. But that is. Thank you, Rip. Greatly appreciate that.
Stars is there ever lots to see. Spacecraft to monster. There's really nothing like today and tomorrow.
Welcome in, Leo. Good evening, good evening. Look, you can tell the fireworks are over. People are flooding out into the park again. It was kind of nice and quiet there for a bit, right? Swimming, 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 just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Spacecraft to monster. There's really nothing like today and tomorrow.
All right, Taryn, I'm trying to get, looking forward to hopefully catching up with you in February. Sweet. Now, last time it was in Epcot, so was it going to be a different park this year? February, a whole nother year, 2024. Looking forward to it.
Stars is there ever lots to see. Spacecraft to monster. There's really nothing like today and tomorrow.
Hang on, can I come over here and do this? I don't know. I should have done it before all the crowds started coming through here, but I saw a photopass photographer over here by the Christmas background for Stitchmas. Is there a line now? Because I'd love to get a picture there. Let's see if a line has formed now. Whoa! Talk about a stream. I'm like streamlining now. Whoa!
Cut her off.
Like, whoa! Let's see if I can get over here. these guys down here, and we'll pick them up in a bit. You guys be on your best behavior. If Izzy gives me any problems, I will make you go back to the hotel. It does, especially with Stitch. So, have a great evening. Whoop. Okay, everybody. We're gonna go this way now. Well, that's gonna show up on a thumbnail. What do you think? When you guys come on vacation, take advantage of the photo ops when they have them. You've got the Photo Pass Memory Maker. Get as many photos as you can. Maybe not all of them will turn out perfect, but you're gonna get that one that's gonna make your vacation just the perfect memory. So Floaty doesn't want to stay connected. Here's Floaty. Floaty is our 5-pound Anchor external battery that I carry around with me everywhere when we're streaming. So if we're on for 5 minutes, I've got Floaty with me. And Floaty decided to bail when we picked you guys back up with Gus Gus. So. How's everybody doing tonight? We are so glad you guys could join us here in the Magic Kingdom. I am fresh back from Miami from my doctor's visit yesterday. Haven't even gone home, and just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you guys since we try to make it to where we get to spend Monday through Friday with you guys here every week. And yesterday we didn't do that because of personal reasons, and I take that very personal on my side. I'm very committed. I take that to where I tell you guys I'm going to be here if I can, and if I can't, I'll find ways to hopefully make it up to you. And tonight we're going to hang out in the Magic Kingdom. Tomorrow we're going to be in Animal Kingdom. Let's hope that we don't have the rain, but there is a good chance of rain happening tomorrow morning too. Let's hope it just goes away. So tomorrow morning we're going to be taking you guys over. I hope it doesn't rain so you guys can share the Merry Menagerie with everybody. Owen is going to be joining me in the morning for that. And then Friday is the very first day of Universal Studios beginning of their holiday season, including the Grinchmas, the holiday parade featuring Macy's, and Earl the Squirrel with his new friend this year, Pearl the Squirrel. And I think on Friday, I'm going to try to get you guys into a holiday tree hunt. So that's our schedule for the rest of the week. Go find our streams on our channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that thumbs up button. Come join us and put a notification in so you guys can see you come Thursday morning and Friday morning. Riley says, would I be trying? You know, Riley, I've never tried it. My assumption's always been that at that time there's going to be so many people at Under the Sea trying to get that one special hidden Mickey that only shows up on Mickey's birthday. That is this Saturday. I've just never tried it. My assumption, and this could be a wrong assumption, is that there's so many people, especially for those trying to get that social media, you know, rare photo, that it bogs down the line. And I don't know, I just have never tried it. But if we come here on Saturday on Mickey's birthday, we might have to try it, but I can't do it with the stream because the connections inside are just terrible. Is Toad Toast heading out tonight? That is J Cake, Esquire. Cake Toast, have a good evening. Cake Toast has been working hard today all day long, despite the fact that I didn't go live until 7 p.m. Cake Toast has been in the stream since first thing this morning, chatting and watching over. So, thank you, Cake Toast. Alice says, I want a 100th anniversary edition Coke. It tastes the same. Boy, he's a bomber. It's a cool bottle. It kind of looks like that 50th. Hey, how many of you guys have the 50th anniversary bottles? Yeah, they taste like Coke too. But I mean, especially if you guys are Coke collectors, you guys collect the special bottles. I do actually have a glass bottle Coke that Susan has tried to throw away several times because I agree with her. It's just Coke, and it's no good anymore. But it's the special edition Coke glass bottle that they served in Los Angeles back when California Adventures first opened. And so I do have the Coca-Cola bottle with the bear, the roaring bear on it for the grand opening of DCA. I can ride Dumbo. Dumbo! Hey, Dumbo! Wanna go for a ride? What do you mean you don't want to go for a ride? Did you forget your magic feather? You don't need a magic feather. Just fly, Dumbo, fly! It's a 5-minute wait. Hello. I don't know. Do I want to ride Dumbo? It's a 5-minute wait. I know. When is it ever 5 minutes? Like, when is there not a 0 behind that? So, it'd be a good night for Dumbo. Let's go ride Dumbo. So, thank you. Well, Jim Gaffigan's. I stood in line to ride Dumbo for like an hour. Turns out, I'm the Dumbo. I love Gaffigan's little quirks and jokes about going and taking his family to Disney. Welcome in, Crown V. It is a 5-minute wait. It's a literal walk on. Pam says I have an empty Coke bottle that has a Key West imprinted on the bottom. Oh, actually on the glass? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the special ones that do stuff like that, Pam. Those are pretty nice. Here we go. We're gonna go ride Dumbo. I will say I wouldn't mind going for a piece of Kermit's key lime pie right now, but you know the last time I had a slice of that, it didn't go too well. Ramona! Good evening, good evening.
Honored guests, children of all ages, welcome, one and all. Before you lift off, please remember to place small children toward the inside.
What about us big children?
Fully seated and buckled underneath the seatbelt throughout the entire flight. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position. Thank you and enjoy the ride on Dumbo.
See, the TSA, they never like to share their key lime pie. I remember the first time I tried to bring Voodoo Donuts back from Portland. I didn't think I was going to make it to the TSA. One?
One elephant. How many?
One of me? One elephant? Oh my gosh, I hope so. The first time they tell me 2 elephants, I'm going on a diet. I gotta take 2 elephants. It's a little wet. It's a little wet. It's very wet. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. That's true, Riley. That's the one thing about the Coca-Cola bottle. If you got the original Coca-Cola bottle, especially the glass one, anyone can recognize it. Talk about great brand recognition. All right, Pickle Shake. Fam, if you bring it to me that way, just don't tell me, okay? Just don't tell me. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, going higher. Oh, it's higher. Oh my God. I guess I could go back down. Let's go back down one more time. It'll bring us back up. Whoa! Here we go. We're flying! We're flying! What a ride! What a ride! All right, everybody. Whew. Thanks for riding with us on Dumbo.
Hi there, it's your friend, Timothy Mom. You know, Dumbo is a real life wire. Who's the maker of Wire City? Please join us next year.
Woo! It may be late, but we can still bring it, right? That's awesome. Gotta love it. This Dumbo looks a little scary. Did Dr. Hudson clear me to ride Dumbo? Doc Hudson says, you can fly, my friend, you can fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. It's a little dark back here, isn't it? Is it too dark? You guys tell me. We haven't done a nighttime stream with this new system. If it's too dark in areas like this, I may have to adjust. We'll bring it in a little bit, see if we can get it a little brighter for you. So we did have an actual very good question, being the fact that this Friday, or not Friday, but this Saturday is November 18th, Mickey Mouse's official birthday. And the designers, the Imagineers of the Under the Sea ride we're walking past right now has a very special space. I've known about it for years. I've never attempted to actually capture it, but there is a hole in the roof of the grotto, of the cave system that is the queue here. And when you stand in that certain space and the sun comes down perfectly at the right time, only on November 18th, a hidden Mickey will be formed by the shape and the sunlight coming through. It's true, it does happen. If not, it's been the urban myth that people have been, you know, propelling and keeping going for many, many years. But it does happen here. 5-minute wait for Under the Sea at the moment. The park is open for another hour and 15 minutes. Never mind, 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's 8:46, not 9:46. Carrie wants to know if we're going to ride the Pirates of the Caribbean. We might make it there. I don't know. Here's the thing. If I do it, I'm going to do it into the night, Carrie, because for some reason, since we started using the new system, I almost always drop right as we get on the loading dock, and I lose some of our friends. So we might wait for a little bit later on in the evening. So this is the way this works, guys. The way that the camera system works is that when I zoom out, I want you guys to watch. When I zoom out, it uses a different lens. Today to take me to the doctor in Miami to do some pretty treacherous, crazy, wet, low visibility. And then she did it all again to bring us home today, just so that I can see the eye doctor. So I know she's got to be tired. It was a lot more stress and a lot more work to drive when it's wet and you can't see very well. Oh, that's great, Kristen. Well, Susan's gonna probably mod some tonight. She's probably still responsible for making dinner for some kiddos, and she's got to get some sleep and up in the morning at 6 a.m. again, because somebody has to get up and stream again tomorrow morning. So somebody's got to get up and make the donuts. Susan has to wake that person up. She doesn't have to. It's much easier. Welcome in, Queen Honey Bear. You bet. It is a long drive, especially when it's raining the entire time. Oftentimes you can't even see the car in front of you. And one of the worst things, please, just as a public service announcement, guys, please, for everybody, for the sake of humanity, when it starts raining, do not turn on your hazard lights. I know it was a customary thing, still like an urban myth for the longest time. Oh, well, when it's raining, you put on your hazard lights so everyone can see you because you're blinka, 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 blinka. The problem is that when everybody's blinka, 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 no one on the road knows when your blinker is on to turn left or right if you're going to change lanes. So it's sort of like, hey, I'm here, but you don't know what I'm going to do next. So all afternoon, Susan had people in front of her with their blinkers on. It's just stressful. It's like they could be changing lanes in front of me and I have no idea. So I know growing up, we were always told that. No, when it rains, put your blinkers on. That way people can see you. No, leave your blinkers off. That way when you put your blinker on to change lanes, we know you're coming. Unless, of course, you're Floridian. At that point, don't worry about it. You never use your blinkers. Ever. So.
Oh, you don't even do that.
Got our carousel tonight. Welcome in, me and my life. It's good to see you in chat earlier today. Did you guys know that we try to set up our streams all week long, so even if we aren't live, you can still come in and chat with the other people in the crew whenever you guys feel like it and need to. You have a need to talk with other people and make a connection. Do not be alone during the day. Even if we're not live at the moment, come in and talk with others. Pickle shake. We did not check our blinker fluid, but you guys remember when we went in August, before we went on the Virgin Voyages cruise, before I had the first retina detachment, we had a tire blowout. We had to get a tire replacement like that morning before we drove to Miami to get on our cruise ship. It was just such a mess. It really was such a mess. Last week, we found out that we've got a nail in this tire, a brand new tire. Luckily, I guess that's covered under warranty by a new tire. So, yeah, I got to get back over there and get that nail pulled out. I love this shot. Look at this. Can you guys see the Christmas tree all the way through the castle? Dee says, I always thought it was never turn your high beams on. Well, that's a problem too, because you could blind the person who you are behind. But like I said, when I was growing up, they always taught me, put your blinkers on. And, I guess that was, I lived in farther out country-like areas, so it wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. But the problem is when you get on highways and interstates and very, very heavily populated things and you put on your blinkers and you've got your blinkers on, the problem with that is that the first time you go to change lanes, like your exit's coming off and you're in the far left lane and now you need to get over 2 lanes to make your exit. People have no clue that you're coming over because your blinkers aren't working because you have your blinkers on already. So it could be scary. Isn't it nice, Pam? You see the castle at night. Randy and Heidi. Wow, I never saw the tree like that. What, like. Don't worry, I'll get you a shot later. We'll wait for some people to go home. How about that? It is pretty cool though, Heidi. Look straight through the castle. What's really funny is when you see people who don't know that that shot exists and you're walking along, you can almost see that thing in their head when it goes chakunk, click, and they see the tree and they're like, and that's like, oh yeah, they just saw it, didn't they? Here, I'll take you guys a little closer. Well, here's the secret to the really good shot though. You do have to get close enough. Go a little wide with your cameras if you've got a wide angle. Get close enough that the lantern, because there's a lantern halfway through the castle, you got to make sure that lantern doesn't block the tree.
What happened here?
I'll teach you guys some really cool spots to take some Christmas shots through here. Maybe we'll do a stream, or maybe a vlog. Maybe I'll just do a vlog one of these days. And I was like, you know, how to get some really cool shots in the parks at night. This is one of them. It makes for a great shot, D, if you get it just right. Check that out. It's so much better when there's less people and you just kind of like enjoy the ambiance of it all. Like, beautiful. Wish you were here. All right, D, next time you come through here and this is a situation, you got to take that picture for us. Yeah, it'll be better afterwards. Right now, I can't do it with my, I still have an old phone on my secondary and it just doesn't do it justice. All right, so Heidi, I hope that you know this shot. I hope that you're aware of this shot. This is a very important shot. It all has to do with story. And it's surprising sometimes when I share it that others might not have heard about this. But I'll share it with you guys tonight for those who may not have heard about it before. I'm gonna wait for my chance. We've got some guests over here hanging out in front of the fountain. When they're done, I'm gonna show you guys. There is a fountain over here, which you guys can see. This is Cinderella. I want you guys to notice the backdrop behind Cinderella. It's easier to see in the daytime, but I want you guys to notice the crown. A lot of shadows, so this is much better in the daytime. But this is the shot you have to get. You have to stand in just the right spot so that when she's into her position, Cinderella wears the crown. Welcome in, Edgar. Hey, Linda B, how are you? All right, raise your hand. Who in here has taken the Cinderella crown shot before? Raise your hand if you've taken the shot before. Like I said, it's better in the daytime unless you want to get the really cool blinky lights. If not, who's going to come in here the next time they come in to the park and get this shot? You got to line it up just right, though. Sure, we're glad you can spend some time with us here today, too. Aren't we, guys? Give it up for Cheryl. Holy John. First time of the year. This fountain is right behind the castle, and you can find it right behind the Bippity Boppity Boutique area, right across from Sir Mickey's. There's Sir Mickey's right here. Carousel. The Sword and the Stone. Here's our fountain. I know, Linda B. What was I thinking, right? Nighttime, crazy. But here's the thing, guys. We're in the holiday season. I can't just get away with doing 35, 40 hours of streaming in the week. That's amateur. Now's the time to buck up, forget the sleep. Time to put some major streams on. I've only got 5 weeks. 5 weeks to take you to all of the Disney resorts, to show you all of the Christmas trees, to hit Universal, to do the nighttime Macy's parade featuring Macy's balloons, to find Earl the Squirrel, to get the Grinch, to see how the Grinch stole Christmas, and to show you guys everything we can before it all comes to a halt as we get to the end of 2023. So we're gonna be busy. So we're gonna be doing some extra streams here and there. Make sure you have your notifications turned on, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so now. And come in and have some fun with us throughout the season. Is that blurry to you, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Greg, have I pulled the sword out of the stone yet? I have not. I'm not strong enough. I'm not worthy. I cannot pick up the hammer. But my daughter Liberty has. Yes, she has. Not that I remember anything. It was August 2nd, 2017. It was a Sunday. She pulled it out about, it was around 10:45. I've got the business cards to prove it. How you doing tonight, Ryan? Good to see you. I'm glad to hear it, Walt. You guys make my days as you come in and have some fun. We appreciate you guys. Disney Houston says we're up to 421 likes on tonight's stream. If you haven't done so already, help us out. It helps with the analytics. The more likes we get, the more it is that YouTube will share our streams out. We have had a really hard past 3 months, guys. A lot of our friends who normally would come in because I wasn't streaming normally are not getting notifications. We weren't able to keep our regular streams up, and we've lost touch with a lot of our crew. And I think that it's time for us to get everybody back into the swing of things, and we need you guys' help to let YouTube know that yes, it's been really weird the past 3 months, but we're going to fight hard to get back to where we were before. So as you come in tonight, hit that thumbs up button and let YouTube know. We would love to have some help bringing our friends in. So she did, Randy and Heidi. She pulled it right out of the stone. It was amazing. You should have seen the look on her face. Disney says, I missed the dream lights. Yes, the dream lights. Prior to the 50th celebration with the Magic Kingdom and the Walt Disney World's 50th, we had icicle lights that came over all the castle. And we refer to them as the dream lights. We lost the dream lights. They were a lot of work. They had to start putting them on August and September to get them ready by November. Took a lot of money, took a lot of time, and one of the Disney Imagineers, one Saturday night when he couldn't sleep, woke up and he was just flipping through the internet, and the word projection came up. I'm like, projection? What's a projection? And all of a sudden, a brand new era was formed, and the dream lights have not come back since. We love projections, but I don't think they'll ever replace just the awesomeness of seeing all the dreamsicles coming down. And the first time they get lit up too. Like, wow. It's awesome. All right, let's head on into Frontierland. Make our way back up from Adventureland. Relaxing little stroll here through the park tonight. You know what? Let me check and see what our wait time is for Haunted Mansion. Just because it's been low, so low for everything else. I'm just curious to see what it is.
Let's talk about it when we get off.
20 minutes is not bad, actually. It's a 20-minute wait. It's 20 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain. 20 minutes for Pirates. 50 minutes for the Jingle cruise. Jingle, jingle, jingle. That is Rapunzel's tower up there in the distance. So Melanie, they will be doing changing of the overlays. The projections will change, and so that's what you're going to see over the holidays. All right, that said 20 on the app. That is not a 20. That 20 says 40, and that's so much more than it says on the app. Let me refresh my app. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not 20 minutes, Scoob. No, that's 40. I know that's so much more than 20. I was going to say 20 might not be too bad. 40 might be a little different. Let's do a refresh. Refresh. Yeah, it did just jump. That's funny. Haunted Mansion went up to 40, and Big Thunder and Pirates went down to 15. So it's like a sliding scale. You know that sliding scale when you go to buy a car, and someone says, "How much money do you want your monthly car payments to be?" Like, oh, I can get them down to $600 a month for you, no problem. And they just slide that scale, and all of a sudden your down payment goes. You know, you're like, yeah, it's a sliding scale. 40 minutes for Haunted Mansion at the moment. Let's continue on along the water. Maybe go grab ourselves a Pirates ride. As long as you guys be patient with me, don't be too mean if I lose you guys at the docks. Edgar, I wish I could tell you the number of times I have walked out of this park completely drenched. I know there's not, when it comes to how wet you can get, you know, the limit does not exist, okay? I understand that. But I was here with my kids at a Moonlight Madness party when we got a chance to ride on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It was not raining until we got on the ride. And then it just downpoured. It was, I mean, it hurt. Like the raindrops were like hitting you on the forehead, like ow, 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 ow. And we were just laughing. And it's like, well, what can you do? I mean, you're on the ride. It's not that they're gonna stop and let you get your ponchos on. So we just bit the bullet and kept going. And we got off. The photo, oh my gosh, the photo. And everything we had was so wet. And it was still magical, yes, Edgar. It was still the most fun. Remember, we don't stop having fun because it rains. We just change our definition of what we do to have fun. Hey, Vicky. How you doing tonight? So the reason we're not at Disney Springs tonight, guys, is because the weather forecast did have us down for some pretty moderate rain consistently up until about 10:30, and I just didn't want to take the chance of us not being able to really showcase and show you the trees. I didn't want you to go, okay, here's a dark shadow, I think that's a tree, okay, moving on. We wanted to really show you what they did to decorate them and have some time. I wouldn't have to be holding an umbrella the entire time. And I didn't want to have to ask my kids to come along and just get drenched. So we're going to reschedule the Christmas tree stroll. We'll take you guys over there soon. Well, since I got caught on a motorcycle in the rain one time. Oh my. Yeah. Again, what do? You can stop. You can get off and put something on. The fact of the matter is, by the time you get stopped and by the time you do something about it, the damage is done. So you just grin it and you just, grin and bear it. I do love the cascading lights over the water though. How you doing, Lindsay? Vicky says you're braver than me. You're hiding out in a resort room. Well, come on out. The water's fine. Everybody say hello to Lindsay Baker. How you doing tonight, Lindsay? Oh, I feel, I don't know if that's rain or if the wind is just blowing it out of the trees again. Kitten Duo says it's not rain, it's liquid sunshine. Oh no, it's not even that, Kitten Duo. We call it crowd thinner. And I will tell you, I'm not a smart man, and but I did come up with that phrase on my own. And it actually came to me when we were getting out of the rain on It's a Small World, and I saw the leopard with his little umbrella and it's getting rained on, and I told the kids, I said, well, kids, it's not raining. It's okay. It's just crowd thinner. All the crowd's going to go away and the lines are going to get shorter and people are going to go back to their hotel rooms and we're going to have a great time. And I remember not soon after that, I actually put it on our ear-to-ear magic Instagram that, we call it crowd thinner. It's just, I think, a mindset, right? What you do for your mindset. See, Pam, that's why I don't wear blue jeans. That's why I don't wear blue jeans to Disney World anymore. Nothing worse than wearing wet jeans. They don't get dry. You gotta wear the dry wick. You gotta wear the dry wick shorts. Oh, man. Just painful. Blue jeans. All of a sudden you're walking around like a cowboy. What's going on, Pilgrim? This is a small world. It's not big enough for the two of us. How many's in your party? 5. Okay, can you get in row 2? Oh no, we're wearing blue jeans. We're gonna need 2 rows. We're gonna need 2 rows. Thank you. Oh no, you were there on Sunday, Vicky? Oh no, now, I feel terrible. Cannot believe we were that close to one another. You walked right past me. Disney, and if it's a new pair, you're dyed blue. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you could go Avatar. He's gone full Avatar. Walking around, can you imagine going to the beach the next day? All the other kids and the other families are staring at you. Mommy, why does the guy have blue legs? Don't look at him, honey, and keep walking. Make your sandcastle. Don't look at him. Ooh, it's dark over here. I'm gonna get a little brightener up. There we go. That's a little better. How about that? Thank you, Randy and Heidi. You guys have a great night. Sleep well. Dream of castles and lights and fireworks, and we'll see you in the parks again real soon. You know, blue is best, but I don't want to be Bluey. I just want to watch Bluey. Blue jeans. Honey, why is that man walking over here? I told the kids not to look at him. Well, now he's going to come over and talk to us. I told you not to look at him, kids. He's going to come over and start talking to us now. All right, if he comes over here, don't stare at his legs. Let's go watch. I can't ride Big Thunder, which is a sad thing because it's only 15 minutes. I can't ride Big Thunder. Not after having such a great appointment with Dr. Hudson yesterday, but what I can do is we can go watch it, go by a couple of times.
Except 1 second, I was like,
We're missing the Festival of Speed on November 19th.
You gotta be careful. I hate it when that happens, Edgar, because I know you guys like. I wonder where it's going to be. Oh, so Vicky was like right behind us in the stream on Sunday. So you guys were just here recently, and the parks just never lined up. Let me tell you, there is hope. January 2024, we are no longer going to be held to restrictions for park hopping. Only after 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That means we're going to be able to park hop whenever we want to. We're going to be able to do all kinds of crazy things. I can come into the Magic Kingdom. Even better, we can go into Epcot, ride Guardians of the Galaxy, and immediately get on a monorail and come over to the Magic Kingdom. And everyone's going like, what? That's crazy. That's just insane talk. It's going to happen. So I'm hoping as that comes back in, when you guys come in for trips, you guys have a better chance of coming over and saying hello to the crew. Look at that now. Walk. I just wear an Avatar shirt, no pants, just walk around. Security comes over and says, I see you. I see you. How you doing, Thorin? All right, Disney Houston's. Well, since it's just going to be you and Derek, you know, we'll pull together all of our pumpkin pie and make the most of it, right? Vicky wants to know, pass holders too? Yes. Everyone will be able to park hop as long as you go to your first park that you made a reservation to first. So if you have a park reservation for Magic Kingdom, as soon as you go into that park, you should be able to go to any other park you want to. Notice what this ride does to people. It doesn't matter where people come from. They can come from England, they can come from New York, they can come from Boston. I always get that one wrong. They can come from the West Coast, but something about it, I don't want you guys to notice. Doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, where you grew up, what kind of accent you speak. You get on Big Thunder Mountain, and now all of a sudden, everybody on this ride's like, yeah! What? What? I think it's great. I think it's funny. It's great. It's not easy being blue. Good to have you in, Thorin. Hope you have a great night tonight. Oh, it's beautiful up here, Edgar. It really is. It's a really nice looking night. And you're right, Walt. It does seem faster at night. That's the thing about Space Mountain. Why does Space Mountain seem so fast? It's not that fast. It's really not that fast. It's like 26 miles per hour. It's really slow. Mind you, still faster than the I-4 in the morning. Greg says, does that mean for park hopping next year? Does that mean that you can walk into MK and then go to your next park? You can walk into any park that you already have a park reservation. As soon as you walk in, you can go ahead and go to another park. Now, we've not moved into that period of time. They may throw in some other restrictions, but the initial information that they've given us, that as long as you go to your first park reservation, wherever that may be, you can then park hop anywhere at any time to the other 3 parks. And back to the original park if you want to. Now, with additional restrictions, if you buy most tickets, if you buy a dated ticket, you won't have to have a park reservation at all. That will be your park reservation, having that dated ticket. They're going to be using that to sort of determine where people are and stuff like that. If you're an annual pass holder, not every day, but certain days, they're going to, I forgot the term they've given it because we haven't used them yet, and using it is memorizing it. But they will have certain days in the system, guys, for pass holders when we get to that time period that will say, you know what, you don't have to have a park reservation at all today. There'll be days, even like now, we have what we call bonus reservations for annual pass holders. If you go to make a park reservation, you'll see, yellow stars. Those yellow stars mean that it doesn't count against your cumulative number of passes you can make at a time, whether it's 3, 4, or 5. Well, what's going to happen is in 2024, there will be certain days designated in the annual pass holder map when you go to make a park reservation, and they're going to designate that, you know what, today is a no park pass day. And you will not be required to have a park reservation in order to go to a park that day. So,
yeah, we have to do that. We have to go.
I don't know what happened, but I think we were just in a team meeting. I think somebody just said hut and they just walked off with a football. I don't know what's going to happen. I do not know the team play on this one. That's kind of scary. I haven't done that since I worked at corporate America. That's right, Adam. All you care to enjoy, park hopping. Yeah, that's very much a Disney term too. They don't use the phrase all you care to eat. You go to certain places like, is this all you care to eat? No. They don't want you to do that. All you care to enjoy. Enjoy means you don't have to eat it all. You don't have to engorge yourself. You don't have to be a glutton on it. You just enjoy it, and then you can stop and we'll take the profit margin and we'll serve it to somebody else. All you care to enjoy park hopping. That's right. Don't ride rides, just park hop. Who knows? We might come up with some crazy live stream next year. Since I don't have to wait till 2 p.m. in the afternoon, we can come up with all kinds of crazy things to do on our streams. No, there's not a lot of people coming over here. I think the trains shut down about 5 o'clock before dark. They don't run the trains at nighttime. The only thing back here is the kids' playground and restrooms. That's about it. Teresa says, can you explain how to do the live chat versus the chat thing? Sure. Oh, it's very, I'm glad to do that. First of all, there's a couple of things, you guys, always as you come in. Sometimes these computers can be really mean and they will take away the experience that you fully should be able to experience. The first thing is make sure you enjoy live chat. If you're in the chat box and you see at the top, there should be a drop down, something you can see. Matter of fact, let me just see if I can demonstrate it. How about that? What's better than to seeing how it's done? Let me pull up our chat. 268 of you guys watching. Thank you so much, guys, for everybody coming in tonight. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't, so YouTube will help us out. And I will show you after I watch these ads. I have to watch ads to watch my own stream. Thank you guys for watching those, by the way. I know it's 15 minutes of, oh, really? But it makes a big difference to what we do and how we do things. So, oh, look at that. There's even that little pop-up on there. So, I want to go to the chat. Now, I want you guys to look at this. So, Lindsay, you see right here where it says top messages? I don't want top messages. Top messages says YouTube gets to determine what I want to see. And not, I don't get to see everything. So, unless we have like 2,000 people, you know, chatting and it gets crazy, go to top messages and just click it. And it's hard to do with this. Let's see if I can get it to work. It's not working. Let's see if I can do it another way. There we go. This is where it is. I never get on this side. You see that little gear right there? Really grinds my gears. No, just click that little gear. And when you click the gear, at the bottom it's going to say chat filter. You see where it says top messages? Click that. And then it tells you, you can choose. Do you want to see top messages in which they show you with the most messages with potential? I love that. You guys, we're going to determine what you've got as potential. No, forget that. I want all messages. Click the all messages. Now you get to see every message, and that's the way it should be, because everybody is important in our streams. We don't have spam. We don't have people that should be ignored. Everyone is important. So put that most or top messages out of the way, and all messages, you can see everybody chatting. And then second, make sure you get the best resolution. I don't know how it does at nighttime, but the last thing you want to do is have them make your screen look more fuzzy than it should be. So you want to have 1080. We stream in 1080. We want you guys to see 1080. So find your resolution, or if it says anything other than 1080, if it says 480, or 720, click it and try to get it to go up to 1080 so you have a better look at what we do and what we provide you guys as far as visual content. So that's it, Lindsay. Put those all messages in there. We refer to that, Christy, as Inception. It's Inception. Welcome in, Champ Lover. How's Champ doing tonight? Yeah, Linda B, you might have been missing out on some very important messages. You could have had friends in here saying hello and bringing up something, or I could have been talking about something and they're responding, and you had no clue that they were responding because you were letting YouTube determine what you saw. So, awesome, Vicky. How you doing, Poison Apple? I need everybody to say good night to Champ Lover. Get some sleep tonight, Vicky. Get some stuff done tomorrow, but get some rest tonight. How you doing tonight, Grace? Good to see you this evening. Jeffrey Fixer, how you doing tonight, Jeffrey? Jeffrey's ninja watching. Not anymore, Jeffrey. You are in the chat, my friend. You are on top. You are the most chattiest chatters of them all right now. Everybody say hello to Jeffrey. Pull him out of ninja watching. You're now the VIP of the chat, my friend. Thank you for being a ninja watcher, Jeffrey. We appreciate that. PCTV says I would be at Epcot right now if the rain hadn't killed it. Has it been raining over in your area? Because I expected it to be raining here and it hasn't been. I have actually not pulled my umbrella out since I've gotten here, but that's not to say that it hasn't been raining elsewhere. I have been in Epcot before and it rained nothing, nada. And then I had friends at the same time in Magic Kingdom who said that everything was canceled because of rain, even though we had no rain in Epcot. So it's supposedly it was not a good night for streaming at Disney Springs for the tree stroll. So we'll reschedule that one. And thank you guys for giving me the freedom to go flexible in situations like that. RW, how is this to White Castle? It is not nearly as cheesy. Man, I could go for some White Castle right now. White Castle is open really late in the morning too. Anybody know how much it costs to Uber to White Castle from the map? I'm sorry to hear that, Queen Honeybee Bear. 2 asthma attacks, that's terrible. I hope you're feeling better tonight. I hope you sleep better tonight. PCTV says it's still raining at the Wilderness Lodge. And the Wilderness Lodge is not that far from us, guys. It really isn't. Teresa's like, we'll be right over. How's the tree? Is the tree up yet in the Wilderness Lodge? Susan's favorite of all of the Christmas trees. Lindsay says no White Castle on the West Coast, but you've got In and Out, so it's kind of a trade-off there. Until I can get double animal style over at White Castle, not quite the same. Angie says I had that happen with me in June when I was at Epcot. I was nice and in the Magic Kingdom it was pouring down rain. Yeah, it happens on the regular. We sometimes think that just because it's raining where we're at here, that everybody's getting wet. I've been in the Animal Kingdom before. I've been perfectly fine and can see clouds and things like that. But the Magic Kingdom and Epcot and Hollywood Studios, everything was shut down because of, you know, lightning and all that kind of stuff. And somehow we were on the verge and still operational fully at Animal Kingdom. And I'm like, how in the world? That's so weird. Yes, In-N-Out Burger is great. Love the In-N-Out Burger. As a dad, it was always my dream to take my kids when they were younger to Disneyland, and I've still yet to do it. We're gonna do it one of these days. I guess they're all gonna be young adults by the time it happens, but and I want to take them to In-N-Out Burger. When we lived in Santa Clarita, there was one right down the road from us, and I loved the place because every time you drove up, they would always speak to you in Spanish at the drive-in, and then you would have to tell them, no, you gotta flip the button, and they go right into English. And I'm like, this is, you know, they talk about fast food workers. You had to be bilingual to work at the registers at In-N-Out Burger. Like, I hope they paid those guys well because, you know, multilingual. But I loved In-N-Out Burger. It was the first time I'd ever seen, any establishment cut their potatoes and immediately put them in the fry oil and serve them as French fries. Not just, oh, we're gonna cut them, put them somewhere, maybe or maybe not, we'll serve these to you, who knows? No, I was like watching these 20-year-olds just standing off to the side, throwing potatoes into this thing, cutting them into strips, throwing them immediately into the fryer, and I'm like, I want those fries. And then, you know, other places like other burger establishments started coming up that did the same thing, but that was the first time I ever saw that, and I thought that was amazing, simply amazing. I hope so, Joanna. It's we've been working hard for the past 2.5 years to develop a community, a group here that we could eventually, to the point, say, guys, we're going to go over to Disneyland and we're going to do something different. I love that one of these days we can say, you know what, we're going to take you to Disneyland Paris, guys. We're going to do some traveling. That's our goal. That's what we're moving toward. But for now, I'm glad that you guys can still have fun with us here as we've started out at Walt Disney World. And we eventually plan to expand one of these days to do something, include other parks. Like all of the other groups that are now going over to check out the brand new Frozen Land. Andrew says, I have to say this December trip I'm doing this year has been a dream for me for almost 20 years since I was a kid. Christmas with Disney World with Christmas decorations. It is a magical time to be here, Andrew. I'm glad you get to finally do it. And I love to share it with you guys on stream, but it does not take away or negate the joy you can get from seeing it in person. As always, guys, if we can help you when it comes to those stream vacations, hey, we got to pay the bills. I think we do. At least we tell the people that send us the bills we're going to eventually do it. We got to pay the bills. And to take care of our family, and we'd love to do it by helping you and your family. When you guys are ready to vacation, Disney, Universal, cruises, anything like that, let us be a part of it, guys. Susan and I are both Travelmation travel agents, have been for years. And since 2020, we've been slowly building up our clientele back from just the travesty of 2020 when the entire travel industry just fell apart. And we would love for you guys to be a part of our building back and taking care of others. So send us an email today if you guys would ever like a quote and want to make sure you guys get the best deal and have somebody to help you out. We can do as much as you like or as little as you like as part of it, and we'll just keep you in the back pocket, you know, pull us out when you need some help. So send us an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know how we can help you guys out. Like that. How you guys doing?
Hi.
You doing good?
Yes, we watch you all the time.
Well, would you like to say hello to everybody?
Would you like to say hello?
Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the camera out just a little bit, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
This is Little John, and I'm Mary Sakina. We've been following since you guys first went on the gondolas.
Oh wow!
Before pre-COVID, yes.
So pre-COVID,
yes,
that's a big thing. Back
then
we didn't stream on YouTube. Back then it was all Instagram.
Yes,
it was all Facebook.
Yes, exactly.
So and then we started walking around the park and doing stuff.
Yes.
So it's
now,
you guys get to watch the live streams?
As much as possible, since it's normally earlier in the day.
Yeah, some people have to go to school, right?
Yeah,
which one of you goes to school? Okay, you go to school. Okay.
So mommy gets to watch it while I'm working.
So does she give you some feedback and let you know what happens? And you can always go back and watch replays. But the cool thing is, you guys are here now.
Yes.
So
mommy's been here all week for work.
Sweet.
And John just came last night. We're staying at All-Star.
Awesome. All-Star music, movies, or sports?
Where are we staying? Movies, because we're an ice hockey player, so he wanted the Mighty Ducks.
You want to stay in the Mighty Ducks. Now you can tell people, here's the secret. They always go, I want to stay in the Mighty Ducks, so I'm going to get a room at All-Star Sports. Doesn't work that way. There are no hockey rooms over at All-Star Sports. You got to go to All-Star Movies, right?
Yeah.
No, they just recently redid those about 3 years ago. So is it a nice room? Are you enjoying it?
He thinks it's a little small, right?
Little room's a little small.
Yeah.
We'll get you into the big suites one of these days.
Yes, one of these days.
One of these days. What you do is when you get older, you can start making some money, help mom pay for stuff, and then you can get one of the really big rooms.
Right?
Yeah, then you can get the steak every time you sit down to eat.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. So, because of my eye and because of the surgeries, I've not been able to ride roller coasters and been to, So, dude, I haven't even been able to ride Guardians since August. But I saw my doctor yesterday, and she said if I'm willing to wait just a little bit longer, she said pretty soon I'm going to be able to get back on those rides again. So I'm looking forward to it. That's my favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World. Is Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's mommy's.
So are you going to get a chance to ride it in the next couple of days?
Mommy did, but he will not.
Okay, well you can go back and let Mom tell you all about all the stuff that.
Yeah, we chose Hollywood Studios for tomorrow.
Awesome. So you're going to be doing like Rise of the Resistance,
Yeah.
Tower of Terror. Awesome. No, I don't know. Maybe not Tower of Terror.
And our little brother loves what? Toy Story.
Toy Story. You do the Toy Story Mania. Do you beat your brother in points on the Toy Story Mania?
I don't know, man.
Who does the best score on Toy Story Mania in the family? Who gets the highest scores?
Probably you, right?
Are you the top scorer? All right, we'll keep practicing on it. You keep doing on it, and you know all the secrets on Toy Story Mania, right? You know how to get the best scores. So let me give you a secret tip right now. If you may already know this, and if not, keep this in mind. When you go to the alien screen, and they all pop up, in the middle is a spaceship, and on that spaceship there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes that the aliens will pop up. If between you and whoever's sitting with you, you guys can work together. If you can get a hoop over all 6 of those aliens, every time you put a ring over an alien, it disappears for just a second. If you can get all 6 of them before the first one pops back up, it opens up a secret portal, and it opens up the whole machine, and it's like a giant mouth, and it will open up 3 times for the rest of that screen, and you can just shoot rings in, like shoot as fast as you can. That's how you rack up the big points. So when you guys, if you're riding together, go to when you get to the aliens, like the claw, you get to that screen, you guys work together, shoot all of the aliens before they come back, and you'll start to see the big mouth open. That's how you make the big points. That's how you do it. Now, if you do that one, when you guys come back in, I'll teach you some more of the other ones. We'll get you up to the high scores.
Sounds good, right?
So, well, guys, thank you so much for watching the live streams. I hope you guys have a great time. Whenever you do me a favor, whenever you guys come into the streams, just let us know you guys are watching. Always a pleasure to have you in. And thank you so much for letting me see you in the parks.
Is it okay to take a quick picture?
Sure.
You guys? All right.
Here, as long as everybody else smiles with us. So.
Yes.
So everybody has to
Get
smile.
everybody in the camera.
Everybody's smiling.
1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Have a great night, everyone. It was so nice meeting you finally after all these years.
I know. I'm seriously. If you've been since before 2020, that's been a long time.
Yes. And I mean, I actually emailed you guys to tell you what an amazing job with gathering content prior to the shutdown. So
it was.
Because you still had stuff going.
I did because I knew things were starting to shut down. I ran around for about three days doing nothing but grabbing pictures, looking at advanced dates. And my favorite one was Goofy Day. I got a video of me talking with Goofy.
And that's where I was like, oh my gosh, I still had the magic.
I had to go find Goofy, and I'm like, Goofy, and I said, I'm going to do a quick video. I don't know if the parks will be open, but Goofy Day is coming up in like 4 weeks. Can I get a picture with you? And it was at Epcot. Very good. It was at Epcot. Hey, it was right there on the bridge by France. Yeah. And so Goofy and I did a video in advance. And to me, that was like, even if I'm sitting at home like everybody else, we still had Goofy Day. We still had Goofy Day. Thank you guys so much.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night. Stay dry. We'll catch you next time in the parks. Bye. Thank you guys. Wow, that's awesome. And the reason we do things and the reason we can have things that we do here on Ear to Ear Magic is because of the people who support, watch, see our content on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Threads, wherever it may be. You guys make a huge difference. And we appreciate you guys. The reason we can do this is because of you. If not, then I would be going back to what we were doing before. So I greatly appreciate everybody who's part of our crew. Guys, I'm blown away. She actually remembered which park it was. That really was the case. We knew that the parks were going to close. We knew that COVID was just kind of taking a hold of what we were doing. And so for 3 days, I ran around and said, let me get pictures and videos that if the parks were closed for a bit, I would still be able to share things and keep our spirits up and to keep our smiles going. And one of the days, it was something about Goofy Day. I found Goofy over on the bridge at Epcot. She remembered it was an Epcot. Oh, love that. That's awesome. Pam, why is their rum gone? Rum cakes? I don't know. they lost their rum runner. Wait, all I saw was the word lotto winnings. Right now, Pirates of the Caribbean is, what is it at right now? 15 minutes. What do you guys think? We have 232 of you guys. Are you guys okay with me giving you guys a chance to get on Pirates, knowing that we very well could lose you for just a second while we're trying to load the dock? What do you guys think? Oh, CH! I need Owen to keep me in line. I need somebody to keep me in line always, CH. So the last few times we've tried to ride Pirates, it's been a little glitchy here and there. I'm gonna have to continue to find a way to increase and do what we do. And see if we can get it back to a impeccably awesome experience. So all right, this is when it's going to get a little
They need a bit of persuasion, mateys. Fire at will! It's Captain Jack Sparrow we're after, and unfortunately... You wait there, you scurvy scum! Speak up!
Now, you scurvy scoundrels, do I hear 10? A head for a 10!
10! I'll give you 20!
Lily-livered lover! Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Hey, send them hens to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want. Bring up the arties.
What may I offer? I thunder, and that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here key neither. Who are you? Fool him I did, by God. Search all you want, Captain Jack Sparrow. You'll never find the treasure.
Mighty mutt. Hit him with a silver.
Raise a toast to one of my many shipmates lost at sea. So do.
Drink up me up.
The sea's been kind today, but who can tell what dangers lie on stranger tides? Mark my words, we'll meet again upon some stormy sea.
How you doing, firefighter? Good evening.
Course mate, onward to the bitter end. The sea's been kind today, but who can tell what dangers lie?
All right, how's everybody doing? We lost a few people. I don't know if we've got the latest and greatest numbers. I don't know if it's actually catching or not, but we'll see. We get everybody back here soon.
And mark well the words, mateys. Dead men tell no tales.
You know, Cindy said I overslept this AM and missed my workout, so now I have to do it tomorrow. Getting it done. So I'd love to hear from you guys, especially since there's just a smaller numbers of us tonight in here. How did the rest of the ride do? Was it okay? Was it still spotty? We're still working on it. I'm still having to tweak. It's a completely different system. I have to do things completely different than I used to do in the past to try to get a decent shot of everything. So love to hear some feedback. Did you guys have problems with the audio, the video? At what point did it go good? What point did it go bad? And anytime you guys would like to give us some feedback, feel free to do so. Always trying to make things better and work toward getting to a system that will be a better place for you guys to come in and have fun. Disney Fan for Life, welcome in. I'm glad that I got this appointment went well yesterday too. How the heck are you going to get up tomorrow, Chris? Probably won't go to sleep at all tonight, Cindy. I've done that before. I can't tell you how many times that I have gotten up after staying up late. There used to be times where, no jokes, and this is in all seriousness. There have been times in the past where I have worked for a few hours on Sunday afternoon and evenings and still didn't get enough done to get the streams ready for the entire week. So I stayed up until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Susan would come in and she's like, "You're gonna get some sleep," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's the point at this point?" And I would go to bed for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then jump back up and get going. Feed and complete myself completely off of you guys in the chat, keeping me going, and it's not uncommon. You guys make a big difference. I get into the mix of it. I get to hang out with you guys. I get to talk with you guys. This is why I love live streaming much more than vlogging. Vlogging would just be me walking around and me just videoing stuff, putting overlay, popping it in there, and waiting to see who gets to see it. But this is, I don't come in here to ride rides. I came in here to hang out with you guys. And you guys make it so much easier and so much more fun to do too. So, how you doing, April? Michelle says it was good. It buffered a few times. The lighting was perfect. Still working on that. I have to do a lot more manual work, which is it can be a little problematic at times. Haha! You thought you were gonna hit me with that water foam, but you missed. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know Pam. There's a reason sometimes why I don't stream on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm just trying to catch up on my sleep. What are we doing down here? What's the Jingle Cruise? What's our Jingle Cruise wait time? For funsies. For giggles. What we got down here? Alright. This says 50 minutes. This says 50 minutes. We have 50 minutes before the park closes. I'm gonna call their bluff. I am gonna call their bluff. Who wants to go with me? Who wants to go in for a late night Jingle Cruise and see if it really is 50 minutes waits? You wanna see it? Who's with me? Park closes tonight at 11. EXP626 is staying up late. It's so good to see you guys here at night time. You guys are like, what are you doing up, Chris? Weren't you supposed to be in bed by 6? All right, I need somebody who's going to be my timekeeper. Who wants to keep the time for me? 50? 50? Yep. Checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. All right, that's it. Now famous Jingle Cruise. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Better watch out, you better not cry, you better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa. Let's see what it really is the wait time here today. Well, let's see. They're using the full queue or not. We'll find that out in a second. Boom, 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 boom. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. That looks to be the lightning lane, guys. Our entire queue is over right here in front of us. Are they not using the back area? I can tell you, this is not a 50-minute wait if they're not using that back area. Oh, that's awesome, Chuck. Glad you could ride with us tonight, Ben. Good authority, the wait is 40 minutes. Did you just do it, Andrew? That helps, Joanna. Ooh, that's bright. Let's put it over this way. Yeah, well, the wait outside was listed as being 50, so if we're not using this back area, I think we're going to be on in probably about 20. How you doing tonight, Patrick? I haven't seen a single one, Carol. Not a single one. You should start commenting so I can see you.
Now, Skipper Arthur, those of us back home are dying to know, have you seen any signs of the big man himself? Arthur?
So we'll see. Good to hear it, Patrick. Always a pleasure to have you here.
Good to know. Say, Arthur, I imagine it's pretty cold out there. Well, it seems that we've lost Arthur, figuratively speaking, of course. And now, boys and girls, cozy up to your near speaker as he plays some tunes so
Oftentimes when people ask, you know, if you were to get a job working as a cast member here on property, what would you do? What would you enjoy doing? And a lot of people said they could see me being a Jungle Cruise skipper. I think I could do it, but I think I would have too many restrictions on what jokes I could and could not say, and I probably would get written up all the time for going off script. I don't know if the elephants will be wearing Santa hats, but we'll definitely be wearing their trunks. But at least at this point, though, on the backside of water, we'll get to see the part where the sun don't shine. Where would you guys like to work? If you had a choice of working anywhere on Disney property, where would you like to be a cast member? Welcome in if you guys are just joining us. We're here on the Jingle Cruise. Now, mind you, we haven't really moved that much. We're probably given priority to those who have the lightning lanes, but we don't have that long of a queue here. Doran would want to be on the Pirates of the Caribbean loading, or would you like to be an animatronic pirate? I can see Doran being the one going, "I'm no chicken." I think, Jessica, I would really enjoy being a photographer. I would have a lot of fun. Michelle wants to work on Living with the Land, so she'd have no commute. Why am I not surprised by that, Michelle? Can you imagine, Michelle, what things people who work in maintenance get to see that nobody else does? So much behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, this is how I knew we weren't going to be doing a 50-minute wait. None of the back queue is open this evening. Now, if we do a rope drop in the morning, we can probably get through here and get through pretty quickly. But if this right here, I mean, this is a very easy 20 to 25 minutes just for this being off. So the fact that this is closed off means it's going to be a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Oh, look, it's our biggest fans. Be the boat driver that goes back and forth between Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter over to Disney Springs. We're just shy of 10 minutes at this point. We might make it in 20. That's pretty cool, Jessica. Not to do it, but to watch somebody else do it, yeah. Dawn loves the music. Look at Victor. Victor's watching from inside the queue line. So Victor, what do you think? They had a line out there listed as 50 minutes. Victor's here in the midst. Victor's in the field. What do you think our wait time is going to be when you get on, Victor? You Victor? How long do you think? What's your guess? It says 50 minutes out there, but I'm guessing 20, 25 at best.
Skipper John just called in a dedication on behalf of Shelly the Chimp to Frothy the Gorilla with the message.
Poison apple would be bibbity boppity and the booing. The bibbity and the boppity and the booing.
You slay me.
Alright, here's the problem though, Cake Toast. If you work at Tower of Terror, you have to wear the most hot costume across the entire Disney World property. And the most expensive to produce as well. I would have too much fun scaring people. Shanika, welcome in. Shanika's going to be here in only 20 days. That's going to fly by, Shanika. Can you imagine we're at Thanksgiving is a week from tomorrow? So Victor, when we got in, it was right at like 4 minutes till. So I'm going to claim it 10 o'clock for us, kind of. We have some people in here with their keeping time for us. We'll see what we got. That would be awesome, Lisa. Such talented voices. All right, everybody wave. We'll never see those again. We'll never see them again. Never. They're already working on the police report. Now, notice they changed the names of the boats during the Jingle Cruise. Instead of Congo Connie, we have the Candy Lane Connie. April says we're at 13 minutes, guys. Keep it going. I think Victor's still going to beat us. That's well he should. It feels like they're loading and moving a lot slower tonight, though, too. I feel like we would have had a few more boats than normal if we were like in the middle of the daytime.
Nice people on the dog.
boom, ba boom, ba ba boom, ba boom, ba. As you come in tonight, if you haven't done so already, take a couple of seconds, hit that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know we are live. People are watching and having a good time. We got less than, about 45 minutes before the park closes tonight. All the other parks here at Walt Disney World are closed. You guys made it to the end of the day. How you doing tonight, John? John says we're going to be on the peppermint patty. So as a reminder, guys, tomorrow morning, yes, the park opens up at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning for Animal Kingdom. We're going to be bringing you guys some content from there, hanging out, hoping it won't be raining. Check out some of the Merry Menagerie, one of my favorite things ever when it comes to what they do here at the holiday season at Walt Disney World. So come and join us tomorrow morning with some fun over at Animal Kingdom, or maybe rain. We'll see how it goes. And Friday morning, we're going to be taking you guys back over to Universal Orlando Resort. And we're going to be doing hopefully a holiday tree hunt with Earl the Squirrel, and hopefully see Earl the Squirrel, maybe the Grinch, and Beetlejuice. No, let's not say Beetlejuice. I mean, we could, but just don't say his name again, because I've already said it once. If I say it twice, Beetlejuice might just, oh, okay, now I've done it twice. But we will be there at Universal on Friday morning. Come join us. Find those streams out on our channel now. Give them a thumbs up, hit the reminders, and we'll look to see you guys in the parks on Thursday and Friday as well. Saturday is still up in the air. We're going to see how things are going, see how much our feet are hurting, see how much sleep we've actually gotten since October. And we might be coming into the Magic Kingdom just to experience a little bit of Mickey Mouse birthday fun this coming Saturday.
Since 1928.
And Friday is the beginning of our season here for the holidays at Universal Studios. So we've got a lot to see and a lot to share. And I'm looking forward to, honestly, it's been a while since we had a chance to really dig into and see Universal on a regular. So that will be happening on Friday. If you guys are looking for last minute holiday ideas and would like to come to Universal or Disney or anything like that, let us know how we can help you guys out. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. Whether it's Disney or Universal, or if you'd like to get into cruising or anything else, we would love to help you guys out when it comes to giving you some quotes, helping you guys answer your questions, booking, planning, and helping you de-stress next time your family wants to travel, either last minute for 2023 or move it into 2024. So my name's Chris, my wife's name is Susan. You know us, you spend the days with us every single weekday, and we'll be glad to help you guys out when it comes to your vacation planning. So send us an email today, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net and let us know how we can help you guys out. Yeah, the boats are not coming nearly as frequently as they do normally in the daytime. So normally it's like boat, and it's gone and boat. Wow, I thought we would be on by 20 minutes, but I didn't realize the boats were going to be so few and far between. Looks like they've already put a few of them away for the night. So Carol, yesterday's, you know what? I haven't even, let me see if I can upload it. I haven't done it. Give me a second here. So here's yesterday hanging out with Doc Hudson in Miami at the Boston Palmer Eye Institute. They took photos, they did images, they did testing of pressure. They dilated my eyes and did all kinds of crazy things to my eyelids. And when Doc and Doc all came in, they were all smiling and very, very happy with what they saw. So it was a good outcome. Whereas I can't do. Oh, I wish I could, Pam, but the masses will not allow it.
Why, yes, you're on the air with Nigel Greenwater. If you can hear me, please send your call. I am stranded on an island for 2 years. 6 months.
Isn't it great, Poison Apple? It's really great. Wow, Victor just got on 40 minutes for them to load. Oh, right underneath the fan. That's good.
In the meantime, here's a song just for you.
We're all good. Always walk the queues. Never go over the ropes. Never step over them.
How many?
Does he have a Santa hat on?
It's okay.
He's just dancing to the music.
It's totally fine. Hey, look at me. It's a joke.
Now guys, it's going to be a very, very dark ride. I may be turning my screen down really low. I will not be talking on the ride. No one wants to hear me talk. No one wants to see my lights. So sit back, enjoy it, and I'm going to enjoy the ride just like you guys do tonight.
Holding hands. Alright, awesome. How many are you ready for the 3? Out of your mouth. Please watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail as you enter. You can sit right here for me. Watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail. Please do not step over the crates. You're going to slide all the way down here for me.
One
Slide, you're going to slide right down here.
And into the left,
Watch your hands,
farther handrail for me.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail. Please do not step over the crates. Watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail. Please step right where the skippers tell you to. Please do not cross over those crates.
This is perfect.
Watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail.
This is the spot where my camera will not be in front of anybody. I love it.
Watch your hands, watch your step. Use the handrail. And can I please have everyone remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, and please supervise your children. Hi, can I have all of your heads and arms all the way in the boat, please, for me? It's no problem. It's no problem. Try and keep this as steady as possible, and we're going to go get a coordinator, okay?
guys, I have the light exposure turned up really bright, so it might be easier for us to see. If I have to, I'll turn it back down. But for now, while we're still at the dock, it may look a little washed out.
For everybody. Hang tight for me. If I could have everyone remain seated while we're waiting here, that would be perfect. Thank you.
What do we get? 27 minutes? That's not bad. It's a lot better than 50, right? Too. I think I could win. If I won a contest, I'd stay there for the night, as long as they provided snacks for the, you know, Mickey ice cream bars, popcorn, caramel apple.
Is everybody doing okay on board?
Guys, we are actually holding for a situation of a guest who's on board. So let's see what's going on. We'll have a coordinator come and check to make sure everybody's okay.
All right, everyone. If I could have you all remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, and please supervise your children. And it does look like we're clear to head out into the jungle. All right, everyone, go ahead and wave goodbye to all the nice people on the dock over there. And then wave goodbye to the naughty ones too. Hi, Skip. Now, my name is Skipper Veronica, and I'll be your tour guide here on the world-famous Jingle cruise. Now, I would like to remind everyone, please keep an eye out for any missing cargo you might see. We had some holiday decorations delivered, and unfortunately, a lot of them did miss the dock. So let me know if you see anything, okay? Now, the first stop on our tour is going to be here in the Amazon River. Here in the Amazon, we do have a lot of insects. Now, if you find yourself itching, that's probably the fleas, Navidad, of course. And if you look to either side of the boat, we now have these Amazonian humbugs. Now, if you listen very closely, you may actually be able to hear their call. Did you hear that? The humbugs! How cool was that? You know, you can't hear those guys on every boat, so you guys are pretty lucky. And it does look like we're now at Inspiration Falls here. Now, Inspiration Falls was named because if you steer deep enough into the falls, you will actually be inspired to go deeper and deeper into the jungle, of course, of course. Speaking of, we're now turning down the Congo River here, where we'll find out just about how far this boat, Congo. And it does look like we are headed straight for Skipper Sully's boats and baits and bites here. And you know what? I think I can actually spot what Skipper Sully's going to be getting for this year. Canoe. And right around this corner, this is actually my Christmas present. Yeah, this tree. Looks like the skipper's wrapped it up nicely for me here with a boa on top. Yeah, that's my favorite. Now, right around this corner, we do have... Oh my goodness. Well, right around this corner, we used to have our cartographer camp. I'm not quite sure what happened. But you know what? Here's some good news. That's Dr. Khan's Jeep right there. He could not get that thing to start this morning. And it does look like the gorilla's got it to turn over for him. We're now turning down the Nile River here. Now, the Nile River spans over 4,000 miles. But don't worry, I do know a shortcut, so it's only going to seem like a few minutes for you all. And if you'll look right here, we do have this African elephant here. Now, this African elephant is actually one of the
denial about that one. We're now at one of our bolder attractions here. Yeah, this is my favorite. You know, I think it rocks, but not everyone shares my sentiments. A lot of people do take it for granted. And we're now here in the African Belt, which is home to a wide variety of animals, including the bearded reindeer, the long neck reindeer, the fast reindeer, and way back there in the corner, those are the old reindeer. Now you can tell that those guys are the old reindeer because they are still in black and white. And now let's see what we have right around this corner here. You guys, I think this is Skipper Felix right here. You know, Skipper Felix went out with a crew this morning. I told him to keep everybody inside the boat. It does not look like he listens to me. But I do suppose he'll be getting the point in the end there. Yeah, I don't think they'll be making it home for the holidays, that's for sure. Now we are turning into Croc country here, where danger's lurking around every corner. If you look at these two, they're actually named Frost, and that's Frost's girlfriend, Ginger. Yeah, you do have to watch out because Frost bites and Ginger snaps. Yeah, trust me, she's one tough cookie. You don't want to mess with her. Oh no, we're going straight for Schweitzer Falls. Lean, everybody, lean. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Oh, we made it. That was a close one. You know, that would have been bad. I almost just decked the falls with guests I'm hauling. You know, they probably would have fired me after that. And if you look over here, we have Hathaway Brown Airlines. Now, they are actually offering a discount to all guests of the Jingle Cruise this year. That's going to be half off any flights that you're looking to take this holiday season. Our next stop is here in this hippo pool. Now, these hippos are the most dangerous animals we have in the jungle. If you notice, they do like to bob up and down above and below the water here. That does help them to increase their body temperature, and it prevents them from coming down with hypothermia on these cold evenings in the jungle. Now, right over here, it looks like we do have, oh, look at, how nice is this? You know, it is cool to change up your holiday traditions every once in a while. It looks like this family, they decided to take a Christmas cruise this year. That looks like a lot of fun. And if you look right to this side of the boat, we do have two chimpanzees here. Now, the one at the bottom, his name is Greg, and up there in that box, she's Annette. Yeah, I named him myself, actually. Really, though, I hope they have better luck catching those butterflies than I did. Yeah, the only thing I caught in the jungle this time of year was a cold. And it actually looks like we are approaching the 8th wonder of the world. For you all, you know, I do like to tell those periodically here. We're now in the Mekong River, and I don't know about you, but this temple right here is Mekong Indian Elephant Bathing Pool now. If you look at this elephant back here, her name is Bertha. Yeah, she was kind of stinky, so this year, instead of showering her with gifts, we did gift her with a shower, of course. Oh, and look at these two babies there. How cute are they? Playing under a full moon. Now, we do have to watch out. Sometimes these elephants, sometimes they like to spray our boats. Duck, 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 duck! Oh, look at those ducks there. How cute are they? Oh, they're my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Really, though, you do have to watch out for those two elephants. A lot of people think it's water that comes out of their trucks, but it's not.
It was ducks.
And now, coming up ahead, we do have Trader Sam's gift shop here. Now, if anybody is interested in picking up any souvenirs or doing any holiday shopping, I would have to recommend our caps. Here at the Jungle Cruise, we are known for capsizing. And now, if you enjoyed your time here today, again, my name is Skipper Veronica. And if you did not enjoy your time here, then actually, I am Skipper Felix. Yeah. And as we approach this dock, if I could please have everyone remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, and please supervise your children. And before I let you all go, I would like to wish everybody a Merry Fishmas, also a Happy Veronica, from my coworkers there. Now please go ahead, stand on up for me. Exit out the same door that you entered in. Please do not step over the crates as you exit. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails for me. Watch your head. Watch your head, watch your step. Use the handrail, please. Watch your head, watch your step. Use that handrail.
Watch your step or watch your language.
Watch your head, watch your step. Use the handrail, please.
There we go. So it's kind of hard to see, but I want you guys to know when you come here during the Jingle Cruise, you know what? I don't even know if I can. I'm going to try. Can I do this? I've never tried this before. It's not going to allow me to do it. Let's see. Nope. There is a board over here that allows the skippers, the Jungle Cruise skippers, to put what their Christmas wish list is, and they get to choose what they want for Christmas. So if you get a chance and you ride the Jingle Cruise, stop long enough to get a picture of, take a look at, and just read what's on the board. I'm so glad to hear it, Poison Apple. I'm glad it made your night. I kind of wish they still had 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea still as an attraction here. I have faint memories of it and really enjoyed it as a ride, but my children never got a chance to experience it. All right, the park is open for 10 minutes more. I'm going to run to see if I can get to a certain spot in the park so we can get a photo before they close it out. And I don't know if I can get to it before they start closing it off, but I'm gonna do a little run in here. I want to say thank you to every single person who comes into our live streams for helping us to keep them family friendly, safe for others to enjoy. I've oftentimes been told that people stopped watching our streams because they don't understand why we have to keep it so family friendly. Why do we have to keep it so clean? Why do we have to keep it so nice? That's a little irritating. You know, why can't we just be ourselves in the streams? But I think the vast majority of you guys realize it's very important because, first of all, one, I'm in the parks with other families. I'm with people here who are on vacation. And to me, it is extremely important that we always maintain the magic. I don't think it could be anything worse than for me, as someone who comes in to bring you guys in with me, and somehow I disrespect or I break the image and destroy the magic of guests who are around me. So thank you guys for, first of all, letting me keep that magic at all times in our streams. And second, we have people who watch with their kids. I mean, we saw that we had some of our magic crew come up and say hello to us at the Pirates. Families watch our streams, guys, and we want them to be able to. So it's very important that we always make this a place where those families feel welcome and they don't ever have to be worried about what may come up. So always thank you guys as a magic crew for making our streams a place where everyone can come in and enjoy the stream. So I'm gonna, instead of heading to the front of the castle, I'm gonna head to the back. See if I can make it there before the park closes. Thank you, Lisa. Have a great evening. We will be back here again in less than 8 hours, so come on back and have some fun with us. Poison Apples is family friendly is exciting. I don't ever want to be the reason that a parent has to send me an email and say, you know, I had to explain to my kid what you meant by that. I have my own children, and I want to make sure that I am not embarrassed by or subject my own children to anything that I would not want them to see or hear. So appreciate that. Whoa, it's a little windy. When did the winds show up? Oh my gosh. And Andrew, I gotta tell you what, you're not gonna find another channel with as amazing a moderators as these guys are. What these moderators will never tell you is that even when we're not streaming, we're in communication with and always putting these guys. They work hard, they really do, and they give up their time and their efforts. I want you guys to notice how many blue wrenches are in here who are up at 11 o'clock at night. Many of them have to be at work in the morning at 8 a.m. They're still modding. They do it out of the goodness of their hearts, for the love of the community, and their similar love of being in the park. So thank you to our mod team. Our mod family is pretty awesome. What deal with the old camera? So, Genial, I know you've got family in the hospital, and it's stressful. It's rough knowing that you've got some healing to do, so I hope it all goes well. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to say good night and enjoy being in the stream tonight. I'm gonna tell you guys, they do. Michelle, Mike, since the first day they came over and found me at Baseline Tap House, have been so supportive of everything this channel does as far as the community in it and being a part of it. And I'm just in awe that we have people to help us out, because it's too much for one or two people to do. There's just no way. And this community is built upon people taking care of one another, and our mods demonstrate that all the time. So Green Giant, I'm usually asleep by now. I've usually had dinner by now, but so I wanted to bring you guys back over here. I can't get this shot tonight because I don't have this camera. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Can you guys give me a second? Give me just a second. I want to see if I can. I'm gonna double task here. See if I can make this happen. I don't know if I can or not. I've never done it with this program. So give me just a second to see if I can do it. I don't know. Hold tight for a second. Did I lose you guys during that? I don't know. I just wanted to see if I can get one good photo. There's the perfect space. Now let me tell you guys, as a amateur, I don't know what I'm doing photographer. You guys could probably tell by my Instagram photos. Like, what did this guy, who even gave him a camera? You gotta stand at a very special spot. I'm gonna tell you where that is. Look on the ground. You're gonna see the circle here. We're gonna move into the circle. I'm gonna tell you exactly where to stand. You guys watching? You're gonna get right here. You're gonna see the edge of the little spire here. You're gonna go into that spire and go to the second circle. And then after the second circle, you're gonna be in the middle of the spire. Stop, boom, right there. We are now in the very center of this circle, the very center of the spire. This is where you want to stand. This is your magic spot. Why? Because this is where you're going to be able to see not only the castle, but the star on the tree at the end of Main Street. All right, woo! Feel the knees, feel the knees. Shall we go through it? These are the nights I would love to just come in and I'll get some great photos and videos and share with you guys after the fact. I'm not necessarily live streaming. It's always a balance of, do I sit there and spend 30 minutes getting that one picture to share on Instagram, or do I spend 30 minutes hanging out with people in our community? And for the past 3 years, you guys have taken priority on that. That was me, guys. I was actually taking a couple of photos. And I wasn't sure if you guys could still hear me or see me at that point. So yeah, I actually turned over to my camera. If I try to take it with my old phone, it just doesn't capture it well. So I guess I lost you guys in the stream while I was taking a couple of photos. Thank you guys for being patient. EXP626, thank you. I'll have to, how about this? To make it up to you guys, I'll get the photo and share it with you guys after the fact. That's awesome, Teresa. Here's the thing. I know that you guys take care of one another. So, you know, there were probably a time back in the day when I first started streaming that if I lost connection for a bit, I thought everything was lost. But I know that you guys are never lost. Even if I go away for a second, you guys have each other. You guys are good. I'm not worried about that. Love to hear it. Good night, Disney fan. And what's all the way down that street? Now, I think it was Andrew who said that it's only going to be a few days from coming into and being able to see Walt Disney World with the lights up and around the holiday season. I'm going to tell you, this is a magical time of the year to come. Where, Wendy? Well, guys, I have to head on. I have to get a little bit of sleep for tomorrow. And we're thankful to you guys for hanging out with us here tonight. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for spending your time here in the Magic Kingdom with us today. That was freaking me out. I was watching the curtain move back and forth. Somebody's up in the castle. Well, as always, guys, we appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. I would love it if you guys could help me out You know, there's 150 people watching right now. Did you know at best, most times we have about maybe 15, 20 people who leave comments after our stream is over. When our streams are over, the comments you make are no longer a live chat. They're considered comments on the channel. And if you guys could do me a huge favor tonight, when the stream is over, leave a comment and see if we can get YouTube to recognize the fact that we've got an amazing community here and that others would probably enjoy hanging out in the parks with us as well. The more comments we get after the fact, the more YouTube will share our streams out and invite someone else to come and watch it. Maybe we'll have some more people join our crew and our community here, and you guys, that would be amazing as we grow to have more and more people be a part of our crew. So as the stream's in tonight, go back and leave a comment after the replay. And if you're watching tonight for the first time, we would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button, be a part of the Magic Crew, and continue to hang out with us. We do this every Monday through Friday, and even if you guys just want to come in and just chat, we are glad to have you guys be a part of it. So as we close on out tonight, as always, guys, remember, if you can help us as our small business, if you need help when it comes to travel, whatever that may be, we would love to be your Travelmation travel agent. Send us an email, susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net. We never charge you any fees, guys, and we'll be glad to help you guys when it comes to booking, planning, quoting, and just being a part of your next travel, whether it's Disney, Universal, cruises, or the like. So send us an email today if we can help out. Thank you guys so much for supporting our small businesses. Our small business is taken care of. We take care of our family. It's so much easier to be able to do what we do here on our channel as well. And we appreciate that. And then finally, it's at the end of the day, guys. But as always, remember, when you reach out to others, just because our community live streams have closed doesn't mean the idea of community is stopped. And we want you guys throughout the day and Thursday, now that we're about done with Wednesday, do these three things: share a smile, share a laugh, share a compliment. Whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day, even if it's 11 o'clock at night and there's no sun to be seen. Thank you guys so much for all that you guys do to provide and take care of our community. Always be kind to one another, and always be that type of person that you need when you need that type of person to be there for you. So as we close on out for tonight, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow as we go back into Animal Kingdom. And until then, we'll see you guys at the parks. Thank you, Magic Crew. You guys are awesome. We'll see you again real soon.